Ah, you motherfucker. What up, what up, what up? We are back and we are getting it after it tonight. What is it? Saturday night?
Saturday night, man.
Yeah, god dang, dog. This is fun. I
Fall
like this.
just started.
Dude,
Asthmas are already turning.
oh, dude, it's turning. Dude, tonight's gonna be cold. I've got to. Let me do my intro.
It was 36 degrees on the Bear Mountain this morning, man.
Bro, I know. All right, my intro, real quick. We got the one and only Tomas still in the building. Tomas is gonna be running all our shit like usual. So when you complain, you bitch about, this picture blurry, picture too dark.
Hit Tomas up.
It's all Tomas, dog. You know what I mean? Tomas, what's your IG handle?
Tomas the late amigo this evening. Unbelievable.
Hey, will you say that on the mic?
Tomas_MTN amigo.
How many follows you have right now, Tomas?
I don't even know.
Look real quick on your IG.
583.
What? 500?
Yeah.
All right, let's get you 1,000 by the end of this podcast. When we air this podcast next week. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give out I'm gonna give out some shit from some badass companies. Badass deal. I'm gonna do something for you, Tomas. But Tomas, guess what? You have to pick a winner out of that.
All right.
So let's say let's just do October 1st. Because I know it's coming like October 1st. Not only you better follow Tomas, you better follow my boy Jaywalk right here on the pod. What's your handle, Jaywalk?
It's high walk.
Damn. Okay. We're gonna pick out two random winners. Tomas, you're gonna pick one, and Jaywalk here. We're gonna pick one too. You gotta follow and these two guys. October. Listen, I promise you guys are gonna want down on this giveaway. I will. I'll even throw this down on my social media as soon as we launch this tonight. We'll go live tonight because this is cool. I might even show up at your house.
This is about to be a good one, man. This is about to be a good one.
I promise you. I promise you, there's gonna be some cool shit happening. Oh man, I got a bunch of shit. Listen, fuck, man, I got shit. I might even give a bow away. Fuck it.
Ooh,
damn. I got some shit to put in the sleeve.
You cooking with grease,
anyways, let's do this. Fuck it. Tomas, Jaywalk, October 1st. Better follow them because they're gonna pick out a guy from their social media. Pick them up, and I want to see number blue on their thing. If you don't got 1,000 followers by the time October 1st comes around, Tomas, you are fired, dog. So someone help Tomas out, dog. Okay. Actually, he's probably like, man, I'm about to fucking cancel my IG. I can buy myself. Nah, we love Tomas. But anyways, we got the one and only, the killer in the house, Josh Walker, back in the building. I reached out to Josh because he shot a buck in archery season, obviously this year. But what a lot of people don't understand is how he did it, how much time and energy he's put into this buck. And it was just a good story because in one, I like having him around because no one likes drinking alone. You know what I mean?
True say, man. Cheers to that. We got to get a shot, man. We gotta shoot something.
First of all, let's drink this. Tomas, let's bring out two shooters. Let's do this. This segment's brought to you by Fireball. Let's do this. Let's do that.
A little Fireball, man. I won't turn it down.
Oh, I love me a little Fireball. Man, we have, God dang, dude, he literally has some cool fucking video. These dogs are legit, bro.
I know, bro. I saw it on his page, man. They're
oh my
legit.
God, I had
all
no
the way
idea.
legit. Let me see what you're looking at.
Oh my God,
let me see what you're looking at. I might have seen it.
No, you didn't see this shit.
Let me see. Oh, he sent
Look at
you
that
this.
dog.
Let's see. Look at the brisket on this fucking thing, man.
Oh my God. Huh. How bad is that? How badass is that? I think we're gonna have a mascot, bro. I think we're gonna have mascots.
Look at his posture. Just
We're-
confidence.
We're
Just
gonna have,
reeks
we're
of
gonna have
confidence.
we're gonna have mascot. Oh my God. We'll get into that, but
Hey, cheers to our possibly upcoming
new family member.
New family members.
Hey, no, this is as I want to literally say this. Mr. Walker, you've been through the ringer a little bit lately, you know, some months. I mean, not a lot of people know about this, but
Hell yeah.
I do. I want to say cheers to you. And I'm just proud of you fucking shooting that fucking buck
Thank you, buddy.
with your bow, bro.
you, man.
That's a fucking accomplishment and a great buck.
Very proud of that deer, man. Very, very proud of that deer. Were there bigger deer on the mountain? Yeah. But I'm not to the point in my mule deer journey where I pass a buck like that with a bow on public land. So,
Bro, here's the thing. You're talking probably the wrong person about this, but I mean, don't get me wrong. My spot just last week I saw pushing maybe a 160, 155 for sure, you know. And I'm not the best judger, but
yeah.
you know when you see a good deer.
So to your point, real quick, like I'm not out searching for score. I'm searching for a fucking feeling, man. Like whenever I see a deer and it makes me feel a certain type of fucking way, I try to kill it, man. So it doesn't need to be a 200. I'm sorry. Like I'm not to that point yet. If I see that deer and he fires me up and I think about living with that deer for the rest of my life with him on the wall, I go on a stalk. So
above the dartboard right there.
Yeah.
It's garbage. Probably a little bit bigger because he had velvet still.
Oh, okay. So then that's not even close to no 150.
Yeah.
That's a if you're seeing that, those are really, really like
he had
100-inch.
bigger forks. He had bigger forks.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Pointed young bucks.
I've seen young bucks.
Yeah.
But anyways, he was in velvet and I was like, dude, no. So why did I shoot that one? Both my kids
I remember this
literally
story. I remember
were
this
in the
story.
blind after school.
You think you're ever going to forget what happened with that deer every time you round the corner and you look at it?
One of my smallest bucks I've gotten here.
You'll
bro.
never forget that.
Never. And I asked my kids, they're like, dude, there's a buck dead.
I saw the video.
And I gotta say,
I saw the video.
I literally I didn't even see that buck come out. I was on my IG fucking scrolling, bro. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And my kids have got the binos up, you know what I'm saying? And they're just doing the hunt.
How cool is that, man?
Dad, there's a buck. You know, the kids, like they were young.
And this was a while ago. They're young
That was
now.
like
and this
3
was,
years ago. Yeah.
even
So
what, 5, 6 years
Marcus
old?
was like 2 or 3, I bet.
There
3
you
years
go.
old for sure. You know, and anyways, I made that big Taj Mahal blind for that simple reason. I could bring my kids in there to
Yeah.
hunt after school.
It's not far.
Not far. It's good. It's warm. You know what I mean? The kids can be
Mhm.
kids. But that moment right there was like enough for me to say, they said like, I'm like, well, it's not really, you know, a big trophy buck. He goes, Dad, jerky. My daughter goes, jerky.
So then you knocked up.
And I said, shit, you know, since when am I a trophy hunter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I a trophy hunter? I'm not a trophy hunter.
So it's cool to like go out and try and kill the biggest deer that you possibly can. And like, I love age. Like, it doesn't need to be a giant deer, but I do love age. Like, I would love to, one of my goals, I want to shoot a big old crusty forky, like an old 8-year-old piece of shit, giant forky. You know, it's just something about age.
Like, what do you mean? Like a, you know, how, what are you saying? Like, how big of a
So like I do want him to have, you know, an impressive rack. And what I mean by that is I
like
want it to be
70s up, 75 up?
I want it to be a forky that if you drive past him on the road, you look at that fucking thing and you go, oh my God.
Like that crap one I had right there.
There you go. There, yes. I'll kill that deer. I shoot that
100%.
deer. I shoot that deer.
Here's the deal.
I shoot
dude.
that deer.
I love fucked up shit like that. I
Mhm.
really do. I love big 2 points. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I really do. So that being said, yeah, I don't know. When you say trophy, I don't know. Everybody has their own trophy in my mind. My trophy was the pictures that I got to be with my kids. Them so young and saying
Yeah.
I had them out in the field with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
and to get it on film. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's priceless to me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That could be a fucking 210-inch deer, out east
Right.
to me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, so yeah, I get it. But anyways, you went out and you've hunted and you glassed all summer long, and you honestly, Nestor, Nestor, dude, that's insulting.
That is the most insulting fucking thing you've ever fucking said to me. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I will say this because I set out east just a little bit ago, and then I literally had Nestor on a day ago.
2 days ago. 2 nights
Yeah,
ago.
my bad. You kind of look alike.
All right, moving on. Next question. Next fucking question.
No, I fucking said this because me and Nestor were talking like, why is he looking so early? Like, why is he scouting so early? You know how Nestor is.
That go ahead.
But I said, why can't he be? Because one is public land. It ain't a place where he leases, right?
Okay.
Like me, like here's my thing. When you lease a place, that spot is yours. I mean, 99.9% is yours unless you get somebody trespassing
Okay.
illegal, right? Here's the thing. I try to tell him, bro, you're going to have that spot. Whatever's there is there, right?
I can't wait to respond. Go
what
ahead.
you don't also understand is a guy that likes to get out,
Love it,
and get and let doesn't matter. See what's out there. Who cares? That buck might not be there come hunting season. Who cares? But guess what? That's the fantasy of being a hunter.
You're exactly right. And what I'll say to this, oh man, I'm fucking chomping at the bit. Fucking Nestor. Anyway, that's my dog. That's my fucking dog. But what I will say is this: I think that Nestor probably has a little bit of a disconnect from public land hunting, from the standpoint of, when he's going out and taking these guys out on eastern Colorado on the private land, it's fucking awesome, and everybody should go and do it because it's a hell of a fucking experience, and you're gonna kill a big deer. With that being said, I'm going out on public land where any fucking body can buy a fucking tag and go out there and do it. So anything I can do to stack my odds, I'm gonna do it. Now, guess what? That deer I killed, the first day I found him, July the 27th. I killed him September the 7th or the 8th. My point is this: what I was doing in the summer, it was not wasting time. I knew of that fucking deer. Did I think he was the biggest deer on the mountain? No, because I sent you and Tomas the pictures of the big one, and there was some shit that transpired with that, and I stalked him on opening day, wasn't able to kill him, and he disappeared. With that being said, I found that deer for the first time on July the 26th, the 27th. I can't remember. If I cared enough, I'd look it up on my phone. My point is this: I was going out there because I wanted to not only locate these bachelor fucking groups of deer, but really try and, like, on a granular level, doing on a daily basis. Are you ever going to be able to know exactly? Fuck no. But if I have the time to go out and do it, why in the fuck would I not be doing it? And that's what I told him. So I feel perfectly comfortable talking about this because I told him, why the fuck would I not be in there? I'm not coming with no guide. I ain't got no guide. I'm not coming out there with you on 100,000 fucking acres. I'm going on public land where any dipshit that fucking has a couple of points can go out there and do it. So I'm trying to stack my odds, man, because the odds are against you as an archery hunter. I don't give a fuck what species it is. So why would I not do everything I can to raise my odds? Because guess what, man? I'm into filling tags. I'm just going to tell you, Luke, like,
well, it's not even about archery hunting. It's just being out there, period. It's like a rifle tag too, because you know how
you're
hard
right.
it is.
You're right.
Because it really is. Realistic is, bro, it's so hard going out there. I'll be the first one to say it. Why do you think I fucking started getting my own piece of land?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's not easy.
It's not easy. I got tired of running into other hunters. You know what I mean? Like, that was my whole deal. And here's the problem with me. Like, everybody knows me as, like, I smile, I have fun, I'm joking, I kid, just like you, Barbara, right? We have fun. Like, we can fucking. I know if I piss you off, I stepped out loud.
Likewise.
Like,
That shit ain't never happened, bro, since I've known you, bro.
No.
You
But
know?
I know. That's what I'm saying. But like, and honestly will say this: I have taken it more serious lately, but I also had to take a lot of other things serious lately too, right? So it's kind of for people to understand, but I will say this: when I started fucking with more hunters and like elk hunting, and me and my boy Rich would go out and we're thinking we're getting fucking a bugle, and we're calling other hunters, and the hunter fucking comes out and try. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be issues there. Like, I'm not. Promise you. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just not happening.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had to start thinking differently, like, man, because there was a couple times where, you know, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere, bro. And there's 3 guys versus me and another guy that's an elderly man. You know, I already know we're good. Right? I already know we're good, but they think they're gonna fuck us up, you know, and tell us to get the fuck out of our spot, right? Nah, motherfucker, we been here from day one. We saw you come up 2 days later and put up camp, and we flashed a light at you. You knew we were up.
They kept coming down.
Oh yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's the comic. You know, here's my deal. I will always back the fuck out if I see somebody, right? Like, oh shit, they beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Right? I'm cool with that. Like, that's just a matter of me. But I understand why you go scouting, do that. Because who's to say you run into somebody back there? Let alone August, right? So July months out. I respect that guy coming out there just like you doing this.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I say, you know, come September and you run into that guy, you're gonna have been hunting the same fucking hole. Right.
This is a good point.
So then
this is a good point you're making.
Yeah. So then you guys already pretty much broke bread. Hey, let me borrow one of those Zids. You got a Zid on you? Yeah. So you guys already had that interaction, right?
This is a good point.
Cool. What you plan on doing here? Like, yeah, I want to hunt this. What do you got? Elk tag? Are you here for elk? Are you here for fucking mule deer, whatever? Right. So you guys already acknowledge that. So that didn't happen with me because I wasn't out there, right?
Yeah.
But I was out there fucking 3 days before the season started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was out there 3 days before the season started. These guys come in 2 days after the season started. Right? And they come down and they pull up camp, you know, wait, pretty much right where the fucking elk were fucking living at. We get pissed. I got pissed.
You said they were camping where the elk were living?
Yeah. Amateur hour, bro. Amateur hour.
Multiple times.
Bro, it's amateur hour. But so that's what pissed me off. Long story short, we never got in a fight, but it took every bit of me to realize I can't fucking beat these motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
Or let alone, you know, I start beating them up and then I get shot. You know what I mean?
You know how it is today.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or, you know, even nowadays, not to toot my own horn, people know who the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to take this motherfucker to cleaners. I'm going to fucking do whatever I can.
Hit him in the mouth, knock him out. My neck, my back, all that stuff.
You ain't getting nothing but some envelopes and a jawbreaker, motherfucker. Because that's the thing. But that's what I'm saying. So I know I kind of went on rant, but
this is a good point you're drawing, man. This is a good point.
That's what I'm saying is I respect anybody that goes OTC, all that bullshit, because it ain't easy,
bro. There's no you don't have a nester that's going, oh yeah, I've been looking over this field. Oh yeah, there's a big giant 100 and blah 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 inch that he's been living here. No. You fucking go out yourself and you figure it out. You know what I mean? And and I'm not trying to knock a guided hunter. You know, I went on my first guided hunt last year in Kansas, had a great time. My point is, like, I'm not trying to knock it, but what I am trying to do is highlight the fact that public land DIY hunting is it should be held on a different level than guided hunting. And then I said that I'll fucking stand on it. And again, I'm not knocking it, but I'll fucking stand on that shit. Now, with that being said, the unit that I hunted, a buddy of mine, Chris, this is his home unit. So he already had a really good idea of how things, kind of the movement of the animals and certain drainages and so on and so forth. But you know me, motherfucker, I'm trying to do my own due diligence because I fucking hunt, bro. Like I don't fucking want my hand held. That's not what I want. Half the reason I fucking do it is because of the work that went into it. You know, and when I kill that animal, like I get to sit back and like think about everything that went into killing that animal. Like that's half the fucking battle for me. But anyway, my point is that, you know, in my own scouting, I was able to find deer. I found a big deer, not a mega giant 200 or anything like that, but a big deer. I sent you the video of him. You saw him. He's a good buck. Anybody be proud of him. Anybody be proud of him. And, you know, and I tried to kill that deer and I actually stalked him on opening day. And I'm not going to go into detail about what happened, but some shit went down and I wasn't able to get it fucking killed. But anyway, I didn't see him again. I hunted him for 2 or 3 days after that from the same knob, and I wasn't able to pick him up again. So, anyway, my point is I hunted him after that and wasn't able to pick him up. And I went with my buddy into the drainage where I ended up killing my deer. And there's multiple mature deer every day between me and him. We went on 1 to 2 stalks every single day on mature mule deer every day, which is that's very good.
Great opportunity, great odds.
Come on, you've hunted, bro. It's just to find mature deer is not fucking easy, man.
Yeah. Well, and define your mature deer. Like what are shooters for you guys?
I mean, to me, like, first off, the deer that I killed, I can't put him anything over 3 years old. Quite frankly. With that being said, would I have liked to kill an older deer? Yes, I would have. But in the same breath, I would say that is the biggest fucking mule deer I've ever killed. So I'm proud as fuck of him. And, you know, I can sit here and pick him apart. You know, he's a fucking crab. You know, his fronts are just trash. Like he didn't amount to shit.
Dude, listen,
no, real quick. I'm being real here because, you know, I guide and like his fronts were trash, and I'm picking him apart, but I am so fucking proud of that deer. With that said, you know, that's a fucking low 60s, mid 60s deer with some decent fronts, but I get it. He doesn't have those. But, like when I saw the frame on that deer, man, even in July, I was like, I would fucking kill that deer. And when I got the opportunity at him, I stalked him and had a 99-yard shot on him and fucking shot him twice.
So let's just say that again. Because that's pretty much why you're okay to sit at my table, because there's only fucking big dick motherfuckers that sit at this table, right? We only shoot motherfuckers.
87.
But listen, you said you shot at 100 yards, right?
Yeah.
Most people would be like, oh, that's fucked up, right? Well, yeah, you can say whatever you want about that. I mean, you know, you can shut me off, quit listening to me, all you want. But you and I both know that cow elk up there and my range up here, what, 97, 96 yards.
Yeah.
How many times do we shoot that bitch?
A lot, man.
We shoot that motherfucker down here and we shoot it all the time. And we shoot that far. You practice. You know what the equipment does. You do it.
100%, man.
That's the debate of where people hunt at. Like, you know, you get like the people out east that are only tree stand hunters, and which I'm Midwest. I'm Nebraska. I love that shit, bro. That's what I live for. Like that's honestly to be quite honest with you, that's the only hunt I look forward to. Going back up now.
I like it a couple times a year. Couple days a year sitting in a tree.
This is the only hunt I look forward to. I hate being cold and I love going out there.
Them later season hunts. God, brutal, bro. Dog,
but
bro.
Those fucking quiet ass deer, whitetail come up out of nowhere. And those just being in the river, dude, I'm telling you, dude, it's the hunt that I look forward to every year. And now that I got a tag this year, dude, that's the only hunt I'm looking forward to. Honestly, I swear to God. Like honestly, everybody likes hunting big mule deer and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's not mule deer is not my cup of tea. Whitetails are. I love whitetails.
I can't knock you for that. But what I will say, since we're on the topic, man, like after guiding, doing the mule deer out east, and killing my own mule deer out east, and then killing this mule deer that wasn't out east, mule deer are rapidly growing on my list.
You like it? Yeah.
Bro, it's something about number one, and you know this.
But don't you see them all the time at your place though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's something about killing a deer on the ground with a bow.
Yeah, no, with the bow, period. Yeah, I get that. That's why we do it.
With that being said, if I'd have shot that deer with a rifle, I'd have been just fired up. Like, I'm not a fucking bow purist, man. I've been hunting with a bow for about 25 fucking years. I killed my first deer with a bow in like 2000 with no release, shooting a fucking high country compound from a yard sale. My dad drilled and tapped the stabilizer hole. All my arrows was different kinds.
Yep.
I was shooting at a couch cushion for my fucking target. I've been doing it a long fucking time. You know what I mean? So, like, I love whitetail hunting with a bow. I get it. But, man, it's something about glassing up a mule deer from a mile and trying to strategically make a way between the thermals, the wind, the sound, everything that could fuck you in a stalk.
Well, let's keep it real too. You're fucking not a small human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're not a small human.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not a small human. So that to me is like that's like me. My downfall is I can't breathe. So I sound like Darth Vader coming down the hallway, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta go extra slow, and I gotta quit my fucking breathing because I got asthma, right?
Best believe they will hear that breathe.
Oh,
Them mule deer, they don't fucking play.
Look at those
man.
ears, dog. They hear. You
They
know?
don't play, bro.
But that's what I'm saying is like, so yeah, I get your point of, making a plan going, but I don't know, man. For me, when it goes to like an IQ test, and some of those older mule deer, the big deer, obviously, they're big for a reason because they're smarter, right? I'll stand by this fucking to my grave. Whitetail are always harder to shoot.
Be very difficult to argue that.
I mean, that's just me.
Be very
Maybe that's the
difficult to argue
Midwest
that.
in me coming out.
It'd be very difficult to argue that.
I just
One thing I'll say though, Luke, to that point, like one thing that does, it ain't a whole lot that gets under my skin from the standpoint of just like people's fucking comments and shit. But like when people, and it's typically like down south people, when they say that, like verbatim, them dumb mule deer, they're easy to kill. You can fucking go out there and go over the ridge, you can fucking line up. And it's like, bro, first off, how many mule deer you killed? And how big were they? Because that's fucking bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
I will say that too. I will 100% not even.
Do you hear that shit?
Yeah,
People
no,
are like, fucking mule deer.
But I was that guy too. I was that guy too. Till I picked up a bow
Yeah.
and I started doing that. That being said, though, I was like, all right, here's the difference. I picked up the bow. Now you're in the. You can't fucking. You're not high elevated. 30 on in, 30 yards is 25, 20 yards in, or right underneath you, right? Like a whitetail stand. So you're actually going out and hunting them. Like that's the part that's different. But that, like my argument said, I said whitetail are harder to fucking hunt than mule deer. I just feel like, dude, those whitetail are just fucking, man.
And they're so like, and first off, people don't give mule deer enough credit from the standpoint of jumping a string. They will jump your fucking string if they're keyed up. I'm just telling you. With that being said, a whitetail from the tree, you get even a doe. Let's say it's a doe, a young doe, a 2-year-old doe. You have her at 20 yards. All right. Say we're in Kansas. She's under the feeder. All right. She's under the feeder. Late November hunt, crispy, blue sky. You're about to whack a doe, fucking fresh back, strapping heart, all that good shit. And, some people I use the word mat. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Some people mat for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a doe that's like just calmly doing her deal, why the fuck would you tell it to look at you?
Yeah.
I
Shoot
don't
that
understand.
motherfucker. I know.
I
Well,
don't understand that. And my point in saying that is man, they can jump the shit out of a string, man.
I know.
Man, and when they get keyed up, whitetail, man, they're I have a lot of respect for that animal, man.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's whitetail are always near and dear to me because a whitetail too, though, with my bow,
Yeah.
right? And the ones, obviously, it's just been not much a reward. I think a lot of it is when I picked up a bow a long time ago, over 10 years now. I got a Colorado elk deer tag, and I shot a nice one. It was actually it's mounted in, and
Have I seen that deer?
yeah, we have it's.
Gotcha,
But
gotcha.
it's not a great deer, but it was my first bow
That was
kill.
your fucking
First
mount that thing.
That's why I mounted it.
I mounted my first Western big game animal, which was an antelope.
Yeah, it was my first one I could mount. I had money at the time. I was like, I'm gonna fucking mount this bitch, and cool. And now that I mounted, it's embarrassing. Kind of like, not that like,
I get
I'm
it.
a big trophy
I
hunter,
get it.
but
No, I get
like
it.
when guys come over, oh yeah, you mounted that? I was like, yeah, that's my first bow kill, motherfucker.
All right,
Shut the
so
fuck
around
up.
this corner is my red stag, my scimitar oryx. Like, fuck, don't even fucking look at
Yeah,
the
but listen, but it literally, it's cool because I will do that. But that is kind of why I was like, man, you know how long it took me to kill a fucking whitetail with my bow?
Mm-hmm.
Like it did. It took me a lot longer than me to kill one.
Think about shooting a cowhorn spike as a 10-year-old kid, shooting a compound with no
Yeah.
release with
Yeah.
mixed match
Figures.
arrows, shooting Allen broadheads. So we had a sawmill on the property.
That was the shit, though. That was the shit we all could afford back in the day, bro.
Bro,
God bless them.
I had no rangefinder, so we had a sawmill, and I took scabs from the wood, and I'd put a circle at 10 yards, 20 yards, 30
So
yards,
you
and
had a
40
range
yards.
finder.
So I knew where that deer was at, man.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we came up, man. My dad wasn't a big bow hunter, but I wanted to figure it out. So as soon as I was able to do it, I started bow hunting, man.
Yeah, that honestly, man, that's a great way of doing that. I didn't even think about. I mean, when I'm in tree stand, that's what I do. Is I range everything. Like, okay,
Think about
that
24 years ago, bro. Nuts.
I know. How much have things changed since then, though?
Well, you got to think back then, if you could shoot 40, 50 yards, you're a fucking dog. You know what I mean? Like if you can shoot 40, 50 yards, you're an animal. Now, if you can't shoot 100 yards, you ain't worth the shit. You know what I mean? In the eyes of the hunting influence, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like when you just shot one at 100 yards, let's just say, right?
Mhm.
Twice,
Yeah.
right? You hit him.
Yeah.
Followed up with another one. He ran
Mhm.
off a little bit.
Yep.
You stuck another one.
The second arrow just missed his heart.
Oh, it's in the back. You don't need him.
The second arrow just missed his heart. The first shot was back, but that deer was toast. So long story short, I hit him back, and he goes to go with his buddies up the hill. There was 2 other bucks. He goes to follow him up the hill, and all of a sudden he just puts on the brakes because he's like, I can't go uphill anymore. And that's
Right.
when I was like, this
Oh
deer's
yeah, he's gonna die.
I was like, this deer's mortally wounded. So he starts to go down the drainage. He's on the other side, the opposite side of the drain from me. So I'm in my sock feet because I was stalking him, and I take off running after him.
What kind of sock feet you run?
I think I had orange Vortex socks on.
Oh, you just had socks on.
Dude, so I didn't even have them on
Oh,
me.
nice.
So
You
deer.
knew you fucked up.
100 dude, there's cat, bro. Being in your sock feet, it will benefit you, but you need to every step, because if you get a whole cactus foot, it sucks, man.
No,
It's
bro,
not-
I did
it's
that
not
in
good,
Arizona
man.
one time, javelina hunting.
Oh, I bet.
I said I will never go barefooted ever again in my life,
'Cause
ever.
You're thinking, and there's
Oh, you're
35,
fucked.
50,
Oh, the little ones, dude. The ones you'll never find until fucking 3 months later, bro.
and you try to pull them out, and they break off right at the top
Oh,
of your
fuck
skin,
that shit.
and they're just like in
That's
there.
why I said, like, the shit, if you can find like Sneak Tech and
Yeah.
any of those companies like that, they're worth it, dude. Put it over your boot. Dude.
Yeah.
They're worth it.
Yeah, but the deer goes down the hill. He's already got an arrow in him, and frankly, at 100 yards when I shot, I wasn't shooting any sort of lighted knock. So I shoot. I don't see my arrow, but I hear a thud, cavity thud. But I was like, damn, maybe I hit right behind him. And he runs for a couple yards, and I look and I see the arrow. I'm like, fuck, he's hit. All right, cool. And then it goes to what I told you. He follows his buddies up the hill, and he can't. He goes downhill. I start kind of chasing him on my side of the drain, and I look at him. I'm like, he looks a little closer. I think I covered some ground, but I range him. He's at 99 again, man.
That's
so I leave my
crazy.
sight right where it was at. I have to wait at full draw. Like, it wasn't that long. It was like 45 seconds, maybe a minute. And he took a step, and he gave me a shoulder. And I was so involved at that point mentally, the nervousness or the shakes or anything, all that shit was gone. Like, I was dead calm, and all I was thinking about was like ending it for this deer because I knew I'd shot him. And the weight of finishing that deer as early as I can overpowered any sort of nerves, but whatever the fuck that you get,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
oh, yeah.
Shooting.
Buck fever type deal.
Yeah. So, I drew back, and he's at 99. I smoke him a little bit forward in the shoulder, but it caught everything it needed to catch. He went another like 30 yards and piled up. But, last year I killed that mule deer at 57, which was at that point the longest shot I'd ever taken. It's like, fuck. But like, I never thought I would do that. But man, confident in my abilities, man, to get it done.
It's called Welcome to the Club. But here's the thing. We have literally shot that far. It wasn't like, oh man, it's a hope and dream. Let me.
You're exactly right.
Let me try it. Fuck it. No, you don't try it on a fucking live animal.
Never.
We're like, so all you motherfuckers that are listening to this, it's not like, oh, he fucking just first timer.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been hunting with a bow for 25 years.
Exactly.
And that doesn't give me a hall pass to shoot long range. But what I will say is I shoot long enough to be able to stick a damn deer twice at 99. And I didn't think twice about it. And because of the things that you said, we shoot that far. We shoot that far. And
dude, I shoot more fucking foam than I do at real shit.
Well, think about it. If you're lucky, you fire what, 4 arrows a year
out of real animal?
Think about how many tags that takes to, you know what I mean? Because if you fill one tag with one arrow, you fill another, that's 2. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. And like a lot of times is like I'll get a rifle tag, and I'm still gonna try to hunt it with the fucking bow because I want to shoot with the bow.
Yeah. And again, I'll go back to what I said about not being an archery purist, and I'm not. I'm certainly not. I've killed things with muzzleloaders, rifles, handguns, bows, all that stuff. And I'm not an archery purist, but what I will say is if anybody argues that there's not a little extra feeling you get when you shoot something with a bow, you're full of shit. I'm sorry. You're full of shit, because there is a little bit extra with a bow. And I'm just being real, man, like we do when we sit here and we talk. Like, when you kill something with a bow, the badassery level is a little higher. I'm sorry. Now, again, I'm not a purist, but that's just real shit.
Yeah, but
that's real shit.
So you got to look at it in a guy like me. I shoot long range and bow.
Yeah.
I'll shoot close range and bow.
Shot a fucking all that 87 yards. That's impressive. All right. That's just what it is.
Right?
That's what it is.
But like, let's take this antelope hunt I just went on. I missed at 200 yards, which is a 40-yard shot with the bow, right? I missed at 193 yards.
It's probably not far off,
right? And then I go and shoot a 1,000-yard shot on this fucking antelope, and I smoke it.
Yeah.
Same thing. You practice it, you do it. The equipment's made for it, right? Did I feel any different than I shot that fucking with the bow versus? Because, dude, here's the thing, dude. I strongly feel this because you get those guys that are all bow hunters and all rifle. I mean, dude, I'm not that guy. If I can get out in the woods and
yes, man.
I'm realistic.
Tags, bro.
I'm realistic. If I get a chance to shoot a gun, I'm in. If I get a chance to shoot a bow, I'm in. So guess what, dude? This was an opportunity for me to shoot a gun. And guess what? Sign me up. I'm in.
And with that said, though, like, do you agree or disagree with my statement that killing with a bow, there is a little bit extra
Will I
fulfillment
argue
there?
with that? No, fuck no, bro.
No,
I
that was a
will
serious
not-
question. Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is I brought that up because did I feel just as good at kill versus 1,000? The 1,000-yard
That's nuts.
is nuts,
That's
right?
nuts, man.
You know what I mean? Like that dude.
That's 3,000 feet. That's over half a mile, right?
Yeah. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My
Yeah.
80 film, right? Your shot, 99 yards, we didn't get on film.
No.
So we understand it, but we all understand it. So that now when I can show people like this is really it, like how it is, it kind of gives me a warm sensation. Like, cool, yeah.
Fulfillment, man.
But deep inside, my 87-yard shot with the fucking bow, way better than that.
87.
But it's no different than if it was fucking 15 yards for me underneath the tree stand or on the ground. It doesn't matter if it's fucking 44 yards. That one arrow, dude, that's me. Dude, that arrow, dude, is, to me, that's why I will always choose archery over rifle if I got a choice to hunt. Because guess what? Guess what, dog? I've had tag soup numerous times. You know
So
what I mean?
you just used the word. Hold on. So did you say you would choose archery over rifle?
Yeah,
Every species.
every species.
Holy shit.
Every species. Dangerous ones, dangerous game and everything.
See, for me, what I'm discovering with these Colorado black bears, fall black bears, I may never hunt one of these motherfuckers with a bow ever again.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. This is what I said. This is where you have the opportunity, because I will only do this, and then maybe this is my little niche on the whole deal. Hunt black bear in the same unit. I have a deer hunt or an elk hunt, because how many times have I seen black bear when I'm hunting? Not even hunting black bear. That's
Yeah.
like my bonus tag. You know what I mean? That's like in case I run into shit.
In case you run into one.
Because I have early in my day running into numerous bears when I'm hunting, and I'm like, damn, only if I had a tag.
Wish I had a tag.
That's that's my bonus tag, bro. I don't plan on killing I don't go out literally just trying to do it. You know what I mean? That's my
Well, see, like, first off, I can't argue with that. Second off, like, man, when I get a tag, I have full intentions of trying to fill that bitch. And, this year.
That's the Jedi in you, bro. That's
Yeah.
the Jedi in you.
I think another driving factor is you've killed a couple bears.
Yep.
So I
Well,
haven't killed a bear.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm,
but at the same time, though, here's the difference, though. I've also done spring bear, fall bear, different country bear, and I've seen a lot of bear here because I live right here in they're my neighbors, right?
I see them just the same
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
down
So
there.
here's my whole deal on bear, and I say this and watch me. I'll end up killing one this year. Watch, just because I'll throw it out in the universe. They're not the best tasting fucking shit for me.
Okay.
So if I don't kill one, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? An
Yeah.
elk, fuck, you'll never hear me say that. Right?
Yeah. That's
I don't get. Listen, dude, you right? So we're not over here. I'm not saying
This
I'm
is a good
rich.
point.
I'm not rich by any means. But listen, I'll go to the supermarket. I go to the best place to buy meat, right? I got meat in my fridge from the antelope right there. I could have cooked it. But listen, I like my kids, my wife, myself love a good ribeye.
Yeah. Me too.
You have a beef ribeye, nice fucking.
Compare to that I have ingested that can compare to.
I mean, I've had the
beef
best
ribeye.
of best. I think you know what I mean. So, I go buy a fucking ribeye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everybody gets a ribeye. They get to
Yeah.
eat it. We that's why I'm saying, like, is it cool that do I get a grip and grin and picture? I got to fill my tag in my pocket. Yeah, like what you were saying, you have that in mentality you wanted to fill that tag.
Yeah.
My deal is I got these tagged because one, yeah, maybe if there's an overabundance, because we all know there's a bunch of them over here,
Yeah.
right around here. We need to do
Yeah.
our part, right?
Yeah.
But two, if I don't get one, guess what? Cool. I'm not over here starving. Listen, that's my whole deal. Like, you know, and I work with a lot of outdoor companies, and you could call me an influencer or whatever, right? A guy that's supposed to have all these fucking kill photos. Listen, that ain't me. I love being out here and
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
I keep that shit real. Listen, I'll do whatever I can. I'll do whatever I can for you, but at the same time, I'm not over here starving.
Bro, let me tell you something. That's a great point you brought up. And first off, I'd like to agree with it for the very most part. This is like the one tag that I have in the state that if I don't feel it, I'm really not going to think much into it. Now, if I don't feel my deer tag, that's going to fucking eat at me. If I don't feel my antelope tag, that's going to fucking eat at me. If I don't feel my elk tag, that's going to fucking eat at me. I'm just telling you. But like the bear, like it's not going to eat at me. Now, with that being said, am I getting after as much as I can? Yes.
No, you have.
You know, but this is the one tag that if it goes unfilled, it's not good. And frankly, I have a fall turkey tag, and you know, I should get to go up there for a day or something to hunt it. I'm not too overly worried about it.
Those things are tough though.
They are, you know, they're different species in the fall, man. You don't get near as much vocalization out of those.
No,
birds.
you don't get shit, dude.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I get them here and I'm
exactly.
like, holy shit, where did you all come from?
Ain't it nuts? Like they can just move through like a phantom.
Yeah.
Just move through. And if you don't know they're there, they'll come through and you don't even know it.
Yep.
But you know, going back to the bear thing, they are cool. I would like to kill at least one, you know, because I'd like to have some bear in the freezer, and I'd like to have a bear on the wall. And I would also like to try spring bear, because I feel like that's kind of like the difference between spring and fall turkey. You know, and again, the bears don't make any, I don't want to say any, but you know, turkeys make all the vocalizations and shit in the spring, and you can fucking find them and all that shit. You know, and I think in the spring,
here's the thing. Are you against baiting bears in the spring?
No.
Yeah. See, to me, I'm all about like, I think Colorado should have baiting in Colorado, right?
Well, how is it that they can fucking sell bear bait at Cabela's and it's fucking illegal?
Yeah, well, that just they want.
What are we doing? They have bear bait at Bass Pro Shops. It's fucking illegal.
It's like having corn and everything there too. You know what I mean? Mineral rocks, Salt Lakes. You just got to know.
This state, bro, is fucking
it's so bad,
nuts, bro.
Right?
You got the cats and the wolves and all this shit that's coming up, and I don't want to get into. You know this. We both hate fucking politics. We won't even go down that road. But the point is god damn, man, like hunters, we're under attack, man. There's no doubt about that.
Oh,
no doubt about that.
We've been under attack. It's just more so now, and noticeable, and it's really starting to creep up a little bit more to where we're at now with everything. But where I was going with this is, listen, the bear tag, deer tags, elk tag, I know that you have them all and you want to do the most.
Pocket full of tags this year.
Is tag, like if I was meat eating and I was hunting, you know, so you got to look at me right now. I got a unit that's I can only hunt so many acres, right?
Yeah,
where I'm at, my spot, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I can go hiking and glassing a bunch. Either they're there or they're not. So it's either good or bad, right? And that's on me, right? For anybody,
not necessarily. Sometimes they just might not fucking be there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's on me. I chose this tag.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So,
sure.
like I said, I'm saying this because people are like, "Oh man, it must be nice you fucking get to hunt private land and this and that." Well, yeah, I'm not hunting fucking thousands and thousands of acres.
Yeah,
right?
There's a difference.
There's a big difference, right? I'm hunting a little fucking section.
Yeah.
That when it's good when they're there, and it's bad when it's not, right? And 99% of the time it's bad lately, right? And so I'm in the bad side, but I did see some bucks and I did see some does, and could I shoot a fucking buck just to shoot a buck and just get that tag filled? Yeah.
Right.
Once again, I'm not a trophy hunter, but once again, I'm not fucking hunting for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's where my whole argument was going with this is like, do I want to kill a mature deer? Fuck yeah, like everybody does.
Yeah.
You shot a 3-year-old deer, you said,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
I would have shot that deer in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That came on my property that I could hunt. Lights out.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
You saw him in person. You
I
got
know.
to see him in person.
100%.
Yeah.
But so let alone you shot that on an OTC unit, and
It was
I'm proud
there's
of
no OTC mule deer, but your point is that it was all public land, fucking DIY.
well, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
man.
Public land.
But yeah, man, I'm just not to the point where I'm in the mode of if he ain't a fucking booner, I'm not chasing him. Fuck, I had a deer that was probably close to a booner, if not a booner, and I sent you the footage of him, and I stalked him day one. And it was fucking, I'm not going to fucking, I would love to, but I'm not going to fucking go into what happened. But fucking, I stalked him day one. It didn't pan out. And then I saw this deer that I've had, not a relationship, but familiarity, I guess, with since the end of July. And me and my buddy Chris, we nicknamed him Wide. Now, he wasn't wide. He's fucking 18 inches inside spread. But the genetics... The genetics in that area, he's the widest deer in that fucking on that mountain, dude.
Yeah.
So we were calling him Wide. And I told Chris, and anybody that follows me saw the video, Chris got to watch me the recovery through the spotter. And one of the things he says was he saw this deer a couple of days ago and he was like, I want this motherfucker. And that happened. That fucking happened. Like
That's
3 days
sweet.
before.
That's cool.
3 days before, and I can fucking pull up the video right now. I saw this deer and I told Chris. There was 3 other bucks with him. I told Chris, I said, dude, I want that fucking wide motherfucker. And he's not, like I said, 18 inches I spread, but
that's good though.
The genetics in that area, he is wider than fucking all the deer in there.
But like what people gotta understand though is like where you guys were hunting. And I'm not trying to give details, but like there's not a whole lot of fucking cover. I mean, it's like you guys gotta be, and like I said, you're a large man, bro.
It is.
The only thing you got going for you is you got a little darker shade than most.
It is tough hunting, dog. And you're exactly right. And you know what? I attribute, contribute. I'm not sure the verbiage, but attribute. But like the athletics that go into a 265-pound man moving quietly on a pea gravel road. Just a hair short of 6'6", like fucking like
you got size 15s.
Size 15 shoes. It's number one, I want it so fucking bad. And anybody that follows my page probably understands how much I fucking love this shit. And I get very intense. I'm the coolest fucker you'll ever meet, but goddamn it, I get intense, and especially as it pertains to hunting. So when I'm chasing a fucking animal, like fucking just leave me the fuck alone. I'm going on my fucking shit. Like I fucking go into a trance because I know how hard it's gonna be for me. You know what I'm saying? Like my odds are already stacked even farther against me. I'm fucking 6'5" and change, 265 pounds. With that being said, I'm not a big wide fuck, but like I am a tall, I'm a big tall dude. And typically a lot of these TV hunters are these little fuckers that like hide behind a little cholla cactus or something like that, dog. Like my strutter decoy for my turkey, I had to put an arrow on the fucking ground stake to give me more height to be able to put the fan, in proper crawling height. Like, and I'm not fucking saying poor fucking me. I'm just being real here. But I just fucking love it. And that stalk was cool. That whole hunt was cool. Big shout out to Chris for suggesting to hunt his home unit that he has a lot of familiarity with for the last couple of years. And he told me that we were going to get into deer, and we got into deer. It was just a hell of a fucking time, man. And it's a unit that's really, I'm going to say how close to home in case somehow it's not too awfully far. And we had stalks on mature mule deer every day. And I ended up killing, for me, what was a great buck. And I don't give a fuck if anybody says it was or wasn't. I don't really give a shit. I'm tickled to death with him. He's my biggest one to date. And with a bow at, it wasn't 100 yards. It was 99.2, 99.1, 99.3 is the three ranges I
I'm
got.
telling this story.
So,
He's like 110
I mean,
yards, bro.
Man, I ain't never been so. Nah, I won't say that, but I was very proud of that animal. Because I honestly, frankly, I never thought I would take a shot that far. But when I got in the moment and I was at full draw, and I'm looking at that deer through the peep, I was like, I can fucking make this shot, dog. And yeah, that's how it went down, man.
Well, I'm glad you did because you can do that shot because you shot it here numerous times.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I think that's like where it's at. But anyways, I gotta take a piss now. This is my piss break time.
I ain't far away from you, man.
I gotta pee around.
Hey, then we'll just cut this shit because I gotta piss like a motherfucker.
Oh, now you gotta piss,
Bro, I was hoping you was about to fucking do it. Honestly, yeah, because I did the tent already.
I sleep better like this.
Oh, bro, as long as it's like a light drizzle like this, yep.
But no lightning or thunder.
Oh, no, I'm good. Bro. And the fucking wind, when the wind picks up, fuck. Especially when you're by yourself. And most of my shit, when I'm in a tent, I'm usually fucking by myself. And when that wind picks up, dog, that shit's scary, bro.
Yeah, bro. I fucking hate high country fucking lightning and thunder. Let me grab me another clothes. Damn, that was a fast piss break, bro. Damn. They good? They going down good?
Hell yeah. I mean, we can shoot some shit. I don't give a damn. You know how I get down, man.
No, I know, dude.
You know?
Damn, I know. Yeah,
You know how I get down, man. You done loaned me long enough now.
But yeah. So, anyways, we were talking about, your hunt and everything. But I like literally. What do you got next coming in?
Next I got antelope. I got rifle antelope tag out east. Definitely excited for that one. I've never hunted rifle antelope, man. I've guided it. I've watched a lot of them get killed with a rifle. But I've only killed them with
You never
bows
shot
and muzzleloader.
Oh, so you never done a rifle?
I've never
man.
hunted with a fucking rifle for antelope. So I am cranked up, fired up for that one. Excited for that one. That's coming up in a couple weeks.
What do you have? The first season rifle?
I think there's only one rifle season for the antelope, but yeah, that's what I got.
Shit.
So gonna go out and do that, and then I got to shower, shave, and get the first rifle elk.
Are you trying to what kind of class are you looking for?
I mean, ideally, mid to high 70s minimum.
It's like 75 above.
Yeah.
Realistic.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Anything
over that, I said
great. Yeah, but to mid 70s and above, in the state of Colorado, pretty good fucking goat. Are there bigger ones? Yeah, but if I shoot a 75-inch goat, it'll be the biggest goat I've ever killed.
75
Yeah.
is a monster. I mean,
they growing big out that way, man. So we'll see.
To me, that's a no-brainer, right?
Mm-hmm. Is 75 Boone and Crockett? I know it's fucking young.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Are you positive?
Positive. Bro.
Okay. Let me see.
Boone and Crockett is like 83, bro.
No, it's.
Tomas, look that up real quick.
I'm doing it right now.
Seriously, it's 83.
No.
I got a big screen right here, and it's fucking unbelievable.
Let's see, man. 82, you're wrong.
That's what I said.
Close. That's nuts.
I said 83.
That's nuts. Yeah. You said 83. That's nuts. That's a big fucking goat.
Yeah. Well, fuck, bro.
That's huge,
bro.
When
the only reason I know that is because we were just in New Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were fucking around and we're like, well, what are you looking for, Luke? I said, well, listen, the biggest one I've shot was like, I want anything over that. Right? Very doable. Justin comes out of nowhere. I want a booter. I want a booter. Booter Crockett. Right?
Yeah.
And this motherfucker don't know what a boot is, right? And apparently I didn't either because I thought honestly 79 was the boot, right?
Yeah.
In my head, I did.
I thought it was somewhere in the high 70s.
I thought 79 was boot, right?
82?
And Ryan from Blackbuck,
Blackhorn.
good call. Already he goes, oh yeah, that's a fucking 83.
Those guys are good at what they do, man.
82, 83. What is it? 82?
82.
Yeah, so I thought it was 83. I think that's what he said. He said 83. Maybe New Mexico's 83. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know, but that's the only reason why I know that shit.
Got you.
Because
That's
I thought it was
nuts.
79.
82.
Yeah, we just went out there and he's like, wow, it's gonna be fucking mid 80s. And I was like, God damn, really? And they were like, yeah, everybody agreed. And I was like, oh, fuck. Lorenzo was like, yeah, dude, I shot numerous of them. Lorenzo shot a fucking 93.
I remember that one. Yeah. That was here, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here
It
in
was
Colorado.
some
And then he shot another one that he has there.
Nevada or something like that.
That was another 91, 92.
That's insane, man.
Dude, you guys, anybody that's listened to the podcast and you're ever in Las Vegas, and I know there's titties and strip and all that fucking bullshit to see in Las Vegas, Nevada, right? And you don't think it's like a destination place to fucking for hunting, right? Go Hunt's headquarters is there. That's where the office is. Go Hunt. Go there and take a tour of his fucking shop because not only are all the cool guys there, like Grady and fucking Omar, just everybody.
Trill,
Yeah,
Brady,
There's a
Cody,
bu-
all
I-
those guys
I
are
like
fucking
them.
great.
I
man.
fuck with all those guys.
All
right?
those dudes are solid.
I
dog.
get along great with all those guys. Like they like literally like Lorenzo especially, like me and Lorenzo have known each other, and it was kind of cool because we did the podcast there at the camp,
Yeah.
and it's lately like how we've always just kind of always ran into each other, bumped heads with each other, and when we first met, we talked about it on the podcast we did with them. New Zealand,
I remember
out of all
the
things. My Gladiator show with
Yeah.
Chad Mendez, TJ
Yep.
Dillashaw, and he was there with Chad Mendez too, right? So, like, it just, but I didn't know who the fuck this guy was, but we had connection with UFC, family and who he was, and I just knew he had a fucking fatter pocket than me because this motherfucker was killing on a killing spree, dog.
that pocket is different.
Dude.
Shout out to Lorenzo, man.
I'm
That's a
fucking.
different
I
pocket.
was like, God damn, who the fuck is this guy? He got deep pockets, right? And I literally I was like, cool. But here's the thing that you'll never know about Lorenzo. He has those deep pockets because that motherfucker is a real grinder. He loves the OTC shit like you.
He's a
he
dude,
loves-
man. He's a
Like
dude.
you're telling me right now that motherfucker could not lease any spot in the fucking
Anywhere
country.
in the world?
You're telling me that he
In the
can't?
world,
Yeah, he can, but
probably?
he likes to go out and do
Gr-
the OTC.
He just
shit.
shot a spike the other day.
Yeah, that's what
He
I'm
just shot
saying.
a spike the other day,
I'm
bro.
cool as fuck in Utah, right?
Had his kids with him. Shot a
Was
spike.
it Utah?
I don't know if-
Yeah, Utah or Nevada, one of the two.
He shot a spike. That's the point. I mean,
it
bro,
doesn't fucking matter.
don't fucking matter.
I ain't got
That's
no alchemy.
point is like that's the type. Like he's a dude. Like he's going out and he could be shooting 400-inch bulls in Arizona.
That
on something.
motherfucker.
He just shot a
is legit.
spike.
Yeah, that motherfucker is legit.
How cool is that, man?
But anyways, I'm not gonna toot his horn.
Yeah,
anymore.
let's move on.
But those guys, like, you go to Las Vegas, go check out Go Hunt headquarters because you will see some of the biggest antelope. Go ask for a request, and he might hate me for saying this, of Lorenzo's office, and you'll see his fetish. I like pussy, dog. I like some pussy.
Mhm.
I like some women. My
Mhm.
my girls whop. I love my girls whop. You know what I mean?
Likewise.
I love it. But you go to not saying that he doesn't like his girls whop, But you go to Lorenzo's office, you're gonna see some of the best fucking antelope ever taken.
You get to talking about 90 something inches. That's different.
Bro, he has all kinds of antelope in there. He has some white antelope, some fucked up antelope. I mean, it is fucking awesome, and it's all shaped like a fucking heart too. Like it's big, dude. It's like a high voltage ceiling. The way he did it, dude, his dude, but that's just his antelope. Don't even mention his goats that he has on his wall, his dog sheep, his fucking rams, his mule deer, his elk. Like this guy's killed more shit than I hope to see in my lifetime. That's just me. And he can do it, right? So to me, like this guy, he's cool as fuck. And you guys, when Justin goes, dude, Lorenzo's cool as fuck, huh? I said, I fucking told you.
He's cool. You know, we ran into him in Salt Lake the last 2 years, and he left a lasting impression on me, man, as just being a dude, you know, with the pockets as deep as he does.
And it's
have.
not even care about the pockets deep.
You
He
get
did
what
a
the
bit-
fuck I mean,
yeah,
though.
he
Like
did.
he's a
He's
dude,
done
man.
his business right. He's done it.
He loves
And
to hunt. Fucking loves to hunt.
Loves to be
Like,
us, right?
Come
Like,
on, man.
But that being said, is I understand what you're saying. Is like,
Yeah.
like he is a man's man, and like with a good head on his shoulders, and like I am honestly just you know, we got to kick it at the SIG games. You know, we got, you know, obviously at them, and the more we hung out and everything, and we know obviously they work with SIG, I work with SIG. It just made sense to do this film, and we were like, dude, let's hunt. And Lorenzo goes, I don't give a fuck if SIG doesn't do anything with us next year or help us with this film next year. We doing this hunt again every year after this. I said, I'm in, bro.
That's legit.
Because, like, you know, everything costs money, right? You know,
Yeah.
you get these tags and like party hunts, like
Yeah.
what we did. You know,
Yeah.
it's expensive. You know, we all want to hunt together. It's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And but after that experience, I was like, fuck it, dude. If I gotta save up all year to do this shit every year, cool. Guess what, dog? Y'all gonna start drinking some fucking Keystone Light, motherfucker.
30 stones for 20 bones, dog.
I gotta say what the hunt, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying is like it literally was a great time, so that's what I want to do, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like here when it all comes down to it, dude. It's all about fucking how cool so not to change something, but how cool was it? Because I've known you now for a few years now,
Mm.
and I know you as a hunting guy that goes by yourself a lot and fucking does everything by yourself because that's just who you are, right? I'm kind of the opposite. I like to fucking go with people and experience it, like have that fucking. You remember this fucking walk when we did this?
Why did I fucking hunt solo is number one. I don't like, and I'm not trying to fucking highlight myself, but like a lot of people aren't willing to do what I'm willing to do for a damn animal. And the last thing I fucking want is number one, somebody that can't fucking go where I can go. And I'm not saying I'm fucking Cam Hanes. But like number two, like, hey man, you heard that bugle? Like, let's go. And to have somebody with me that goes, oh, I don't know, that's pretty nasty down there. It's like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what
that's you know, because there's very little I wouldn't do, you know, in pursuit of an animal, man. I'm just telling you. So I do a lot of stuff on my own. I do.
And that's why I mentioned this. I brought it up because, you know, I was just in a party hunt. So
Mhm.
everybody was there and we were all cheering for each other, trying to help make the best. You know, we're the plains, so it's not like we're hiding about
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? So we're open out like we look like a flying glass of milk out there, right?
Mhm.
We're hunting. When we do it, and to me, dude, when I shot that 1,000-yard shot, there was fucking like I don't know, man, right? And rock solid. How many times we fucking did the fucking, you know, high five, chest bump, how many
You'll
times
never forget
Justin
that one.
hit me fucking so fucking
You'll
hard.
never forget that one.
You know what I
dog.
mean? Like literally, like I'm gonna get tattooed.
That's so fucking cool, man.
1032 underneath my fucking teardrop right here in my eye.
That is on that one for business concerns there, but I don't know if Curve gonna like that one, man.
So that's true. True that. True that. So
Fuck.
so I always say, like, you know, you just shot this shot at 99 yards. Right? And
It felt like
And-
the movie when like the guy that's on the, you know, it's night and here comes the fucking defenses. You see their torches coming. They're on the cabin. Archer's ready.
yeah.
Fucking draw. Oh, knock your arrow, fire, bro.
Yeah.
100
Right?
yards, bro. It was fucking awesome. Go ahead, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so imagine that shot by yourself, epical shot, epical time still, right?
Yeah.
But you had your boy Chris there,
Yeah.
someone that had, you know, proof in the pudding, you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
killed deer in that drainage before, man.
and someone could say and vouch for you, but let alone it's not even a voucher. It's not like if you came to me and say, dude, I shot this bitch at 99 yards, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, maybe it was 80 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Call Blitz Yeti. Call
But that's
him.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have that backing now. Just don't stamp that motherfucker.
But I feel like, you know what? This is a good point. Like I feel like, and I'm not saying that I have this, I should have this. But anyway, point is this. Once you build a reputation of being a straightforward motherfucker, like you have certainly done, and what I hope that I am starting to do, there should be no question. You know what I mean? Now
yeah,
some
people always
guys
gonna doubt though. People will.
No,
always
you're
go,
you're right. But and let me expand on what you said about hunting with people. Like I do a lot of solo hunting. But you know, when I kill something solo, which most of the time I am, so that deer that I killed with Chris was the second big game animal in the West that I've killed, and there's been anybody other than me there. And you've seen my, you
Yeah.
haven't been, but anyway, point is, I've got some shit. I've killed some shit here, and that's only the second time that I've had somebody with
Yeah.
me. But
How was that experience then?
it was
versus the other one?
cool. It would have been cooler though if he was like on the stalk and we could. Did you fucking see that
Yeah,
shit?
yeah,
You know what I mean? But with that being said, you know he got to watch it through a spotter.
You might not have that shot either though.
You're 100% correct. But nah, man, you know, a lot of times when you drop something solo, first thing you do after the adrenaline dump and after you sit there and touch him and you look at him and you fucking look at him from every angle and it's like, fuck, this is awesome. First thing you say, you sit there, you take a breath, you drink a fucking drink out of your Nalgene, and you're like, fuck, I wish somebody was here to see that, dog. I wish somebody was, because like, no matter how much people believe your word, it's like some of the shit that happens in the fucking shit, like it's almost like hard to believe, man. Like some of the experiences I've had in the backcountry, they're hard to believe, man.
And that's one thing I will say. Like what you just said right there is like it's hard to believe, right? That is one thing that I will say that I miss more about filming my hunts because like it isn't about like who the fuck's listening to my podcast, who the fuck's listening and watching my hunts. It came back to like me telling my brother. You know what I mean? Like
Bullshit, you shot him at 87.
You know what I mean? Like or like the experience I had, the elk bugle.
Yeah.
My brother's never experienced that shit.
Yeah.
Right? I want him to fucking feel that, hear it, see what I'm doing,
That's so real.
and to get his ass out here to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, dude, this is living.
Yeah, I 100% agree, man.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, like, I don't get me wrong, I like traveling, I like seeing the world, I like doing a lot of shit. Like I do a lot of cool shit, you know, with the, you know, the fighting deal and be a part of some cool fucking places. But there's been places that, like a lot of fucking places that I've gone hunting, no one will ever hear about or see, or, you know, nobody's ever gonna see that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's the shit that's kind of pure about it. Is I love being places where it suck. I almost died going up this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, and being at places, just you know, hike around with my bow. You know what I mean?
I do.
And like that's the shit that just makes me live. Like that's why I love fucking hunting, man. Because man, yeah, anybody can fucking buy a trip to Paris.
Yep. Yep.
Anybody can go see the Eiffel Tower. You know,
You know,
anybody can do that. Shit, anybody can go to fucking Vegas, see the Strip.
you know,
But can they go back and see the unit you hunt and hike and
That's a great point.
and see where you know these animals were living
That's a great point.
and got them in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
That's a great point you're making.
That's the what brings me out to be I don't know. I guess that's what I miss about going to different places and hunting.
That's some real shit you just said, man. And that's a lot about what drives me to you know, the public land DIY thing. Could I go buy some hunts? Yeah, sure, great. But bro, for instance, this morning, I bear hunted this morning, man. I went in the shit this morning at 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? And my point in saying that is like some of the places that I go, I don't know what other thing would bring you to that particular drainage other than hunting, right? And it's like because you get some of the anti-hunters or whatever.
The only
Go
thing that
ahead.
would bring me there, or what you told me about crossing the river and doing that, is my kid.
Thank you, bro. Marcus, no, you gotta go. Thank
know
you,
what I
bro. Real shit.
What you just told me, maybe I almost did the side across, thinking
Bro.
my wife going back to work.
Bro.
That I didn't have to go with you.
When I tell
I
you,
swear to God. I swear to God. that's why
yeah,
I said
bro.
it.
And this is at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're crossing
that's
this
why
river.
if I would have seen that shit, I would have said, "Oh, Walker, fuck you."
I know. But this is in the morning under headlight. You know, I don't know about the as far as like putting a number on what the flows were this morning, like to try to convey how fast they were going. I'm a 265-pound man. I don't know if that's good or bad for being able to walk through the water from the standpoint of holding up against the current.
Yeah.
But it wanted to take me, man. Hey, that river wanted me.
It would have took me
I
like a
had to
Frito pie.
I
up
had
in
to
this bitch.
fight and claw to get across that motherfucker.
No, that shit would have took me like a bean, a pinto bean down the fucking the Rio Grande, bro.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck no. I seriously would have been pissed off because I went there because you
Early.
did told me. You told me we're gonna cross the river,
Yeah, I
right?
told you.
did.
I
And
told
said,
you.
I'm cool with that.
I told you.
I got hip waders.
I wore
But
waders.
I was like, wait. How fast was that shit going and how long? That motherfucker would have been to your above your knee. That shit have been up to my waist.
And I told you I had no idea what the flows were going to be doing in there. I haven't been in this particular area in years. So I went in there because let me try to find a way to say this. And I'm not going to reveal where I'm at, but like the point, like I glassed this area from a trailhead that I didn't end up going in this morning. My point is I glassed them up over a body of water and, you know, I saw bears every time I was in there, you know, and I wasn't just looking for bears when I'd go in there. It was bears and deer, but I wasn't seeing deer. I was seeing bears. So that's what made me be like, man, I want to go in this spot. Well, you know, I wanted to get on their side of the river. You can't shoot across because I think there's a trail. The point is I wanted to get on their side of the river. So to do that, it was like a 3-mile hike each way. And I think I gained a total of like 1,505 foot of elevation.
Oh,
so it
shit,
wasn't
that fucking high.
Yeah, it wasn't like crazy bad, but it was like a good lung burning hike for 3 o'clock in the morning after a river crossing, a fast flowing river crossing, but no bears, saw a couple of deer. But just being out there in those drainages, the drainage we sat in, man, there was no boot prints, there was no nothing. And why I say that is like going back to what I just said, like why would anybody go to that drainage other than hunting something?
That's what I said.
Like you can't, like people, I see anti-hunters speak on some people's platforms. Like I see people that like Randy Newberg had like a battle, I think like via comments or something with somebody that was like, well, if all you say is that you love the area, why don't you just hike it? Motherfucker, you're not getting the same experience if you just walk the trails. I'm sorry,
No.
it's not happening, man.
No.
You're never fully present until you're animals, man. Like it's a different deal,
Well,
man.
and that's like, why did the wolves get introduced to Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I talked to a lot of people and I was trying to educate as many people as like, this is bad. And a lot of these fucking tree huggers, I'll say these fucking nature walkers are fucking Colorado, I'll say it, fucking, I won't say it. I don't want to edit this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
They
I know what you want to say.
They were fucking hoping they go on a little fucking nature walk
And catch a glimpse of one running over a hill, like running away,
They-
and you
they-
just see his tail.
They act like this is Little House on the Prairie. And
Go
they're
to
gonna
Yellowstone, man.
you know what I mean?
Just go to Yellowstone.
There you
man.
go, right there.
Go to Yellowstone.
They wanted to bring Yellowstone to here, right? And they think that they'll see a fucking pack of wolves jumping up and down, smelling a fucking sunflower.
Here's what I'll say.
If they're gonna see a fucking
ahead.
a pack of wolves, they're gonna see it over a fucking carcass, maybe, right? Because here's the thing: I was trying to tell the people, the wolves ain't gonna fucking eat it; they'll kill it and then just move on.
You're 100%
Am I
correct.
not-
They're teaching their young how to hunt.
They're just gonna do it, boom, boom. Next,
And like,
it was like me, eagle.
bro, let me stand on my
You know what
soapbox
I'm
for a
saying?
minute.
I was
These-
trying to slay puss.
These fucking people, as it pertains to the wolves and the cats, right? Which, how in the fuck that came to be a vote is mind blowing. Now, let me
I do.
preface.
You understand where we live?
I do.
You
Let me
do.
preface all this with saying, like how the fuck does? Oh, actually, let me preface all this with saying I hate politics. So this has nothing to do with politics. This is just real shit. How this came to be a vote is fucking mind blowing because there's so much emotion involved in this fucking shit, and it's like, and again, I'm talking about the wolves and the lion thing. Like, if the people that are on the side of anti-hunting and the cats aren't trophies, whatever, and they're not like, but how about do the fucking research first about what hunting does to benefit these species before you get emotional and you vote off of fucking emotion, man, because this is a big deal, man, that's taking place like November 7th, whenever the fuck it votes up. What is it? Proposition 127?
Yep.
The people that
November.
fucking vote, yeah, November 7th, whatever the fuck it is. The people that fucking vote, please do your research, man, because this is a big deal. Like, look what's happening with the
your research.
wolves.
Tell them what's gonna happen. Listen, if you guys don't say no to this fucking deal, we're fucked. Like, your kids are fucked. There's not gonna be nature walks because it's gonna be bad. And guess what? This state is so against fucking carrying a sidearm or fucking Second Amendment. Yeah, try to hit a fucking cow with pepper spray.
But the problems that they're having in California,
In
in a couple years,
in the
man.
future, bro. That is what's happening. You want to go bike riding? Guess what? Ain't gonna happen.
Bro,
You're gonna get
thank-
attacked.
Man, it's a shame. And again, I fucking hate politics. This has nothing to do with left or right. This is just real shit.
Here's
It's just real shit.
the fact of the matter is, and I'm maybe this is the fucking Tito's kicking in right now.
It's just real shit.
But listen, it literally, I'll say it like everybody knows my podcast. That's why I call it Unfiltered. I don't give a fuck what you all think. Oh, you don't like it, change channel. But the matter of the fact, I do need the people that shit religiously are like us.
Yeah.
They get it.
Yeah.
It's the people that don't listen to me regularly and us
Yeah.
and don't know who the fuck we are, but like they need to be educated.
Yeah.
Right? So like if AI can do this shit and do a clip and say, hey, this is why we fucking need to do this is why, because I'm gonna tell you, all you hikers and all you fucking mountain bikers, is not good for you. Anybody.
Me, as I look in and I research about the way that some of these what would you call it? What would you call it where they collect the signatures to sign off on the fucking deal? The way some of that was done is mind-blowing because I watch videos, and this is not just reading about it. This is watching a video that's taking place. Like some of these people that would stand out in front of the grocery store with a artwork of
I've seen it.
with the artwork of a mountain lion with a tear coming down its
They've
eye.
asked me numerous times. I've been there. Barnes and Noble. You know what I mean?
My point is this: in the, they'll get to talking. I saw a video and somebody was like, "We've got lynx hunting in Colorado."
No,
Motherfucker, there is no lynx hunting in
there's no
Colorado.
lynx.
So, and my point in saying that is man, like people are misinformed, and people need to do their own research, because the people standing out the grocery store, like, you need to do your research before you're signing these fucking papers.
99% they're trying to figure out what they are. Him, they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They, you know what I mean? Like, don't like. God damn it, dude! I hate getting into this, but like, literally, and I'll do it because it's my shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
This bill does not need to be passed, and like, we're not. We did a whole podcast, an hour and 30 minutes talking about we're not trophy owners.
Yeah,
we're not trophy owners, and they literally say mountain lion hunting is a trophy animal. I cannot express why you don't eat them. Yes, you do eat them.
And people are full of shit.
Full of shit, right? It's like, I can literally say this. Like, it's not a coyote. It's not a fucking bobcat. It's not a mountain lion. It is literally, I would say when I ate it, it's like fried chicken.
Compare it to like a pork. What I'd compare it to. It's got a really mild flavor. It's good meat, man.
I can't. This is what I'll say. This is what I say. I ate it off somebody else's because I didn't kill one, obviously. But I would love to throw one down on a Traeger, marinate it, and I would love somebody come over, that doesn't eat wild game, and just try it and be like, damn, where'd you get this at? Is this chicken, pork, whatever? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it'd be like, it's a mountain lion.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. Because I like literally when I ate it, like I knew it was mountain lion.
Yeah.
But I try everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I try everything once.
Yeah.
I eat the ass. I go back for seconds. You know what I mean? I do everything once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I like it, I go back for seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how I goat. I don't like goat.
What kind of goat are you talking about?
I'm talking all kinds of goats.
Got antelope, mountain goat. What are you talking about?
No, I can't say it. I mean, I know it. Antelope is good.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I had mountain goat.
Yeah.
Right? The white goat.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not too butthurt if I don't draw one every time. I like this is the hunter coming out to me.
Yeah.
I want to come and hunt mountain goat. But will I eat it? Yeah, I will. But will I give a lot more away?
That meat is either going to be consumed by you and you're going to give it to them. So that's what it is.
Meat ain't going to be wasted.
Period.
But I've also had like goats in Texas where veterans have shot like what do you call those fucking devil goats? Dude, they look like the devil goat.
A Corsican ram?
I don't know. They have four straight look like a devil, right?
Yeah.
Like what the devil's image to look like. They call it the devil goat. Ate a little bit of that. I was like, oh hell no.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That bighorn sheep hunt I went on last year, I was all excited. We get back to the truck with the ram.
Yeah.
We had a grill at the truck. We get him off the mountain, which, by the way, you want to talk about sheep hunting, and you've been on them. Sheep hunting's fucking different, man. And so
well, you're on top of the world for one, right? So that's cool though.
This is back when I was still 280. The first day I got into camp, I did 4,800 total foot of vertical gain, and I'm sure there's some hikers like, that ain't fucking shit. That's plenty
Bitch,
for me.
have my knees real
Hey,
quick.
so
Have
so
my
anyway,
knees.
we get him back to the truck, and I'm just gonna be real here. We put it on the grill. We put a piece of
Hell
tenderloin
no.
on the grill, and all our hands were all dirty because, like, how are we washing our hands from taking care of? Anyway, my point is this: there was hair on it.
It's the
And-
man shit though. Caveman shit. I love it.
So I think we put a little salt and pepper and just cut it up.
That
And
ain't enough.
I was being nice, and I was like, But when I tell you, it wasn't quite the greatest thing I ever had. With that, am I saying that all sheep taste like that? No. What I'm saying is my first experience with it, I was not that fond of. But let me tell you something. If I shoot a sheep, it's all getting consumed. So that's just what it
and
is.
That's the hunter. That's where
Yeah.
you should be. And
Yep.
then anybody. We said we do. We're not just trophy hunting and just trying to fucking kill things and get grip and grin. If I was doing that, like honestly, I would shoot fucking smaller shit. You know what I mean? Like I only shoot the shit that I really, really want to eat.
Yeah.
Like that Aoudad, like Scotty wants me to come out, more Aoudad. No, I fucking hate Aoudad.
Yeah, that's what you said. I haven't had it.
Hell
So
no.
I'm going in January.
Hell no.
OTC down south. I'm trying to whack me what's going to be a hell of a hunt.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, it's garbage.
But
Bro.
hey, going to your point you just made, man, like we as hunters, we have such a terrible like what the fuck would you call it? Like people think that we just hate animals and we want to kill everything,
Reputation.
man. Like reputation, yes. And it's like, man, I fucking love animals, dog. Like, but guess what? I kill a few every year and I eat them, and frankly, I don't feel bad about it. Now, do I have like some sense of remorse when I watch that animal take his last breath? Yeah, I mean, I'm a fucking human. But with that being said, I know what
Bro.
that animal's about to get used for.
Bro, you want to hear something fucked up? All right. In the past fucking month, swear to God, I've had a fucking army of raccoons at my place.
Ooh,
They found out this is the barbecue spot. Bro.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They found out this motherfucker. Luke here don't fuck around, right?
That's not good.
And I've had an army here. So I'm gonna ride you back, I don't even know, 6 years ago, maybe. I shot one with my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to shoot one, shot one, shoot a pair. I mean, we were trapping the fuck out of them, right? It was going to the trap. I fucking, and this motherfucker grabbed it with his hands and like trying to be a little human.
Yep.
I was like, damn, what am I doing?
Yep.
This all goes back to like,
I got a lot of coon
it?
stories.
If I'm gonna eat it, like, why did I just,
I got a lot of coon
you know what I mean?
stories.
Like, why did I do that? Like, I'm a piece of shit, right? Like, fuck. Let it be. He was just trying to be his will. Like saying like we don't love animals, right?
Yeah, right.
I haven't killed raccoons since. Right?
Yeah.
I got this army here. They fuck up my trash every fucking night. I get up every morning and I clean up the whole fucking deal. What I could. Marcus, I see him on my Ring camera. It's a fleet. I swear to God, a fleet comes in. We see them and they come up my back door. They almost hit the fucking window like, what you got here? Swear to God. We got pictures
Run in your pockets.
right here. Like the bandits, right? They look like a little Rocky. My kids love them, right? Marcus, Dad, let's shoot them.
You're raising a good young man.
Right? And I'm like, you know what, Marcus? It's not season. I tell him this. It's not season. He's like, man. And then he's like, Dad, they eat good? I'm like,
Dude, that's cool.
and I'm like,
That's cool.
I'm like, no, they don't eat good. And he was all like, well, what are we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here.
Little man.
He goes, they're gonna get in a camper, Dad.
Listen at him.
And I was like, I don't know. So I was like, well, I think we just need to scare him away, Dad. He's like, yep, let's go out there and scare him away. You got your paintball gun? to me, I feel like I'm raising a boy. You know what I mean? Like a young man.
Yeah.
But like deep inside, I'm like, I don't want to fuck these dudes up.
Yeah, I already know. I already know.
Like literally, like I just want to leave. I'm like, I close my trash cans up real good.
Yeah.
Now I bring him up in the middle of the night here in the shop
Mm-hmm.
because I have done fucked up been drunk as fuck. Well, that night when Drew and everybody was here,
Yeah.
I cooked all those ribs, bro, scattered all over, bones everywhere.
Oh, gotcha.
Literally,
They
hot,
smelled it.
hot tub, dude. They were kicking. They might have been fucking in my hot tub. I got to drink my hot tub.
That's brutal.
I had shit, dude. I had hair everywhere in my hot tub. They
Ain't it covered?
Oh, bro, they got underneath that motherfucker. There's footprints everywhere. I thought I was gonna drown.
Imagine finding one alive. Why you open the fucking
Chili.
top?
I knew they got in because you could see the footprints on the side of the wall. You know, I was like, God damn it. Marcus goes, damn.
I'm kicking the ball with him, and I had kicked a ball down the hill, and I told Eva, I said, "Hey, I'm about to go find my beer," and I go to walk towards the car. And I hear Marcus put his hands to his mouth, and he goes, "He's going to look for his beer." It was just funny as fuck, dog.
You know what's kind of fucked up that I don't know. Maybe I like a lot of people might look down on this and this and that, but like, you know, my kids know the difference between wine, beer, and whiskey,
Mhm.
tequila.
Mm-hmm.
Like they know,
Mhm.
like, which to me, it's like no different than them seeing a rifle on the wall or a pistol, right?
That's a great comparison.
They can't have it.
Yeah.
They know that, right? They come in my shop and they know they can't have it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And don't get me wrong, have they dipped their finger in my drink and take a drink? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. They have. They're kids. Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna fucking chop their finger off because I was a kid too. And I tell them, I'm like, hey, like this is grown up, Jim. This is grown up, Jim. But here's the thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. There's no fucking book about parenting, and you know, all you motherfuckers can hate me for all this or whatever. But like, I tell my kids, this is my shit. I'll drink this. This is what I'm doing. They're like, oh, like today they saw me drinking vodka. They thought it was tequila, right? Because they thought it was clear.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Mom, Dad thought tequila. Right?
That's cool.
Right.
Shit.
And me and Cleo look at each other and like, oh my God, what are we doing? And then I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad showing them what we do. And it's not like I'm hiding it because one day they're going to fucking have somebody saying, hey man, this is here, drink this beer. Here's a beer. And they're going to be like, yeah, I know what that is.
I feel like you're educating and informing.
I know. I don't want them to be scared. I know there's going to be a time in their life
Mm-hmm.
when they're going to have peer pressure and they're going to be like
Mhm.
around it and say like, oh man, I want them to know that this is bad.
Yeah.
And they don't see me going out driving
Yeah.
everywhere, being reckless. I'm not abusive to Mom when they're awake. When Daddy's in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? But in the sheets, Daddy's a monster.
Anyway.
But you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's no different than like, you know, showing a kid guns,
Educating and inform.
them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Dad, you know, my kid goes, you know, I worked with the big deal with Camacho and I got cigars. And they see me smoking cigars here and there. And they're like, Dad, why are you smoking? And my daughter, she's 9 years old. She goes, Dad, how come you never smoke cigarettes? I said, it's bad.
Yeah.
But you smoke cigars?
Fuck.
And I said, that's a great question. I said, yeah, cigars are bad too.
Yeah.
I said, but
Real shit.
Yeah, I said, here's the thing, man. I'm only human. I have bad habits sometimes. And
What
I
a
like-
teaching moment.
I said, I feel like this is more of a man's deal than smoking a deal. And I say that because you're a female, so I'm not giving. Smoking a cigarette is good for you because you're a girl. I said, Listen, you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna find out there's gonna be a pack of cigarettes around and you're gonna smoke. Just
I did.
I was in my dad's work vehicle and he was smoking back in the day, and I would smoke a little. I said, I would go. I said, I told my daughter this. Light him up, smoke a little, like I was a rebel.
Yeah.
Like I did something.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I did. I don't know why I did it, but I thought it was cool to do. And I said, yeah. And I said, you'll probably do it. You will probably put your mouth on one of these cigars one day because you just feel like you need to try it. Don't this. I'll do. You'll spit it out and you'll be like,
And I want to see it.
you know what I mean? Like it's like you don't need to hide things from me. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro, this is
I honestly, if this is the right thing, but I come to me and say like, Dad, can I have a beer with you? Not saying I'm gonna say, yeah, let's have a beer together. I'll be like, after your senior and you're going to college, because I know damn well you already probably had one without my consent,
man.
but you're going to college or Navy, whatever, you're gonna have that. I said, this is what that's my plan in my head is this cock.
Let me highlight what you just said because that just hit home, man. Let me, and you know, I'm a very closed off motherfucker, but I'll very briefly say this. You know, I was raised up in a very strict household.
So was I.
Man. Very strict. You already know what's up.
That's why I
Very
became
strict.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with this. So, like, very, very strict. So everything I did was on the low, right? Everything I did was on the low. And it was so hard, right?
Yep.
And then, man, let me tell you something.
So you hear me say this shit to my kids is like, what the fuck?
Sure,
right? But
sure.
You and I both had the opposite raising.
Complete. But how much would you have longed for that moment to be like, hey, Dad, hey, I want to smoke this black, whatever, black them out, this, drink this beer,
The
whatever
only
the fuck
thing
it
my
is, dog.
parents they gave me the green light on was tobacco.
I didn't get
cherry tobacco. We were re-roofing our fucking house with my uncles. My uncle Isaac had a fucking can of cherry fucking dip Skull.
Cherry Skull.
Mijo, want some? I'm literally like probably 11, 12 years old. I look at my mom. She's on the roof, fucking roofing with us. My dad's over there. My dad dipping the fucking Levi Garrett in his mouth.
Big.
Chewing. My mom, he looks at my mom. She's like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
How cool is
you
that?
know, because I'm working. I'm actually getting, we were actually
yeah.
And I swear to God, to this day, for me to even dip down,
spinning,
bro, I fucking took that shit in my mouth and I had it in my mouth for maybe 2 minutes tops. that might be fucking saying I about fell off the ladder going to the bathroom and I puked my fucking guts out.
I got one that is almost on that level, pretty close. I took my first dip. I had already chewed tobacco, but like first dip, it was a pouch and it was Skullberry.
What?
It was Skullberry, and I'm 9 years old. Here's the kicker: in church.
Oh,
in church.
You puke?
What do you think,
dude? That shit reminds me of Stand By Me. Remember when they Cash he made everybody have that fucking castor oil and boom bop boom bop like that. You guys remember Stand By Me?
I don't.
Yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Pull that up, the pie eating one. Remember that? Oh, you gotta show this guy this. He literally, so the guy, he did an episode, Lil Saban telling a story they were on. You ever seen Stand By Me ever?
Bro, when I tell you, it's funny you brought this up. So I was talking to my buddy Chris about this, man.
Holy
like people
shit.
are always like, oh, how about such and such movie? Listen, man, I was fucking on a tractor on the bush hog at 8 years old, holding my Sony Walkman, trying to keep that motherfucker from skipping, mowing fucking. Bro, I used to work from. bro. Like I grew up a little different, man. I didn't have a whole lot of TV.
I know you grew up different.
You
you
know,
played in the NFL too.
what the fuck that got to do with shit? I'm supposed to go back and watch all the old movies.
It's classics, bro. Guys
I'd
told you
rather
in the
go
locker
hunting,
room.
dog.
I know. Oh, here it is.
Pie. Look at this shit.
Listen,
What the fuck is
watch
going
this.
on here?
They're at a pie eating contest, and he fucked this guy. Look at everybody made fun of that guy, right? Everybody made fun of him. Well, little did he know he drank a bunch of fucking, what was it, castor
Yeah, I
oil?
think it was some kind of oil. But he
Oil
drank it
that would
before,
make
yeah.
him puke, right? Everybody made fun of him, and he goes, done, done.
Lord-ass.
And he's feeling it, right? Everybody made fun of him. The radio station, everybody did.
Oh, he looked like he's about to puke.
Oh,
Come
dude.
on, lard ass.
That's what they were calling him. That's what they called him. Lord ass, Lord ass. That's it.
That is funny.
No, they fucked it. They literally fucking gave this guy, like, bullied him.
Lard ass.
They
I haven't
bullied-
heard that
they-
shit in a minute.
Look at, so he's telling him a story. This is the Stand By Me, guys. These are the boys right here. Fucking look at those guys. That's a classic, dude. But look it, when nobody's watching, this is what he did. Castor oil.
Oh shit.
Yep, that's what he did.
Oh, he's chugging.
Yep.
Oh, this is okay. That's disgusting. He just drank a whole
Oh.
bottle. That's disgusting. And he's got an egg. What the fuck is he about?
Oh, damn, I
okay.
forgot about that.
What is he doing?
Mm.
That's disgusting.
No. So he does it. He's eating all these pies. Watch this. This is the best fucking part of the movie, I think.
Lardass begins to imagine that he wasn't eating pies. He pretended he was eating cow flops and rat guts and blueberry sauce. They're chanting Lardass.
They're mean to him. They're fucking so mean to him.
Building Lardass's stomach. What is going on? A strange and scary sound, like a log truck coming at you 100 miles an hour. Oh, there he goes. Oh, God.
Watch.
So he wanted to do this.
Yep, he did it. It was a payback.
That is disgusting. Jeez. Why they gotta puke in everybody's face? What is going on, man? I'm knocking somebody the fuck out, man. You want to puke me in the man? Come on,
Bro,
man.
I'm gone. When I saw him go, I'm out. I'm
Oh, he
out.
puked in his face.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like he got back. Watch it. The best part.
Jeez.
The best part is when Lardass is looking at everybody and he's just admiring his work.
Look, there he
Yes.
goes. The Barforama, he called it.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't see this fucking classic.
Jeez, look at this.
That was a shit. Yep. Oh, fuck. Stand By Me. What a classic. What a fucking classic. You missed it out. You got to watch that.
I might have to, man.
That's just a story. The movie itself. Oh, my God, bro.
Stand by me. Stand by me.
Yep.
Darling, darling, stand by me. Hey, don't get me fucking started, dog.
Damn, dog.
That's that shit, no.
But anyways, I literally said, God damn it, Walker. I want to do a pod. I want to hear the story of you, and I want to hear the that's my audience. My audience fucking loves shit like this because the fact of the matter is you shot it with a bow at that distance. Needs to be.
And like I said, I've been bow hunting for a long time. No means was that the biggest deer I'll ever kill. But right now he is, and I'm very fucking proud of him. And I've wanted to do that. Did I draw it up like that? Large, but to be able to seize the opportunity there that was given to me at that distance and be able to do it ethically, and that until he took his last breath. I mean, it probably was a minute and a half. So very proud of that. You know, we always want to do it as quick as we can, get that animal dead as quick as we can. But yeah, man, very proud of that shit, and a hell of a way to kick off the fall, because that was my first big game tag. You know, I've been talking to you about it the last couple months. Wait, hunt deer, and I also told you my goal is to kill a full pull up on you with the other day, pull it out the car, full velvet mule deer, dog.
Full
and
rabbit. I ain't no bullshit.
you know, framey, just a pretty buck. Good representation of what's in the area. With that being said, you know, like I said earlier, was there bigger deer? Sure, but fuck, am I tickled to death? Would I change a fucking thing? Absolutely not, man. Proud of death of that deer. That deer will be on my wall forever, man. He's already at the taxidermist.
Yeah, no, it should be, and you should be damn well proud of it, because 1, great shot. 2, dude, it's all in velvet, bro.
Bro, it's something about them, something about mule deer, and it's something about velvet.
Mine's
mule
right
deer.
here, dog.
I know, that's a big old fucker too, man. I don't think people understand. I don't know if you even have put it up enough. That's a great buck, man. That's a great buck, and to kill it with a bow. Oh, man.
That's the arrow above it too. I kept that bitch. Like having a buck in the velvet is fucking legit. My cousin hit me up. He goes, "Hey man, you want a velvet fucking whitetail?" Yes, I do, but not yet.
One, bro.
I don't want it yet. I want
kill the velvet whitetail.
Me neither. Me neither.
Tennessee's got a velvet season now, bro. It's 2 days long.
This is velvet elk before I kill velvet. July, dog. I know there's places.
Get those depth tags. You can hunt them here.
I know.
Get them depth tags, and they got them.
I know. That's what I'm getting. Velvet elk in velvet, and then I'll in velvet. How cool would that be? A whitetail, mule deer, and a fucking
Let me ask you this real quick. Are you like, do you Nebraska whitetail that fires you up? Because we ought to go somewhere and go on a trip, because I want to go to fucking Kentucky. I got a plug, and we actually have with Danny, but point is, I know somebody else in Kentucky. In Kentucky, I don't want to get into it. They have good deer hunting. That's all I'll say. But I want to chase some whitetails, man.
It's all whitetail. Look at me. I got in a Coues deer.
Yeah.
Coues deer's whitetail.
Yeah.
Small deer.
A baby whitetail, yeah.
You know what I mean? I love those fucking deer.
Yeah.
We can hunt mule deer there, you know, but I choose to shoot whitetail. That's me. But you know what I mean? I'm a whitetail freak. I look at my wife. Look at that whitetail.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
That's funny.
That's the biggest rack I got. You know what I'm saying?
Boner.
That's the best whitetail I've ever mounted.
But man, I could never fault you for being a whitetail freak, and that's what
maybe that's what I grew up on. I don't know.
Me too.
But I can't say I grew up on it, because we hunted mule deers too.
See, I didn't have access to mule deer, so I knew was whitetail till I came out here, man.
I just, you know, you hear all the guys saying how dumb mule deers are. I know that's exactly it.
Anybody that says that, you better have some big deer on the wall.
All I do is fucking, they yell and they'd stop and, you know, give you fucking all day of the fucking world to shoot them. You know what I mean? Whitetails, they see you, they gone. You know what I mean? They hear something, they gone. Whitetails was the hunt to me.
Other than the rut, it's just very a mature whitetail buck.
I ain't even thinking them even the rut is still fucking.
They're a lot more susceptible in the rut.
100%. But
that's all tough. I'm saying. Yeah, they're still whitetail deer now. Don't get me wrong. They're still whitetail bucks, but they're a little more susceptible.
Jump the string, don't jump the string. The motherfuckers, they're so unpredictable. I literally thinking they're gonna jump the string, so I'll aim a little lower and I'll fucking hit nothing but low, and they're fine.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
You know, it's fucking dumb. And then I've spot stocked these whitetail does. You know, never shot a spot stock. Yes, I can. I did. Me and my brother have, but I don't do it often. But I did these does one time across this fucking thicket. Dude, my cousin that pretty much got me. He goes, "You ain't gonna hunt them." I said, "Stop the fucking vehicle." And I got out and I walked like 200 yards across this thicket because we saw them coming in and we went around and they were all feeding right next to the deal. I said, "I'm gonna get on the backside of them and I'm gonna shoot them through the fucking thicket, 20-yard thicket. This tree claim, branches everywhere." And I had a whole like a fucking another what's it? I swear to God. And I said, "Well, if it hits a branch, it's fucking gonna. I'm not gonna hit it, right?" I fucking anchored in, and I seen this whole like these leaves, trees. I said, "Well, if it hits these leaves, it'll fucking run right through the leaves. Fuck it." Seen this one, boom, fucking fattest doe ever. And here comes, they come in. I'm waving the guys down. I know I smoked this motherfucker, right? Smoked it dead in its tracks. They're like, "You want to go over the other side to get the arrow?" I said, Yeah. We got to get the arrow. I missed it. I fucking pull over there. I said, "Oh fuck, it should be right here." Like, "What do you mean? Your arrow probably went all the way down here by this haystack." And I said, No. My arrow probably did. You gotta watch it. You might run over that motherfucker. He's like, "What?" I'm like, "I smoked that motherfucker." He's like, "Shut the fuck up." See the whitetail laying in the grass, dog. Swear to
Hey,
God.
that's legit. That's legit.
I swear to God, don't get me in, but like, maybe it was because there was no horns on it. I felt good. I was like, "Oh man, it's a doe."
Yeah.
Whitetail doe, dude. It was fucking sweet. To me, that could have been a fucking 180 fucking whitetail.
I think the whitetail does are probably more cagey than the fucking bucks. So if you
especially
had a
like
fucking
5 of them.
and just stand under you,
Oh,
stomping,
fucking feet.
man. They're just.
I know. But
Mm.
anyways, I don't know, Josh. Fuck, man. We get rap forever. So you're going. What's
man.
next?
Got antelope, then actually I'm gonna hunt some more bear and potentially hunt my fall turkey tag. I'd like to get out at least once because it's a limited tag. At a pretty first of all, the antelope tag's good, and the first rifle elk tag's good. I've already got some bulls found in that unit. It's just a matter of how many of them are gonna make it through muzzleloader.
Yep.
But the big hunts coming up are going to be the antelope and the elk.
You got any out-of-state tags?
I do. I've got Nebraska. I got Nebraska deer. I don't know when exactly I'm going to get up there. I'd like to get up there soon and then get up there towards end of November, get up in there sometime before rifle or something like that. Then I got New Mexico, the Aoudad. I've got the Aoudad hunt coming up in January. Probably mix some bird hunting in there. I got a buddy of mine that just took his hunter safety and got his hunter safety, and his wife is from Greece and they love rabbit, and he wants to start hunting rabbits. And
Shit.
where I hunted antelope, it's loaded. So probably end up taking him down there, do like an overnight, try to just whack a truckload of them because I love rabbit too.
Yeah, it's good.
If you want to come on that, let me know. But probably go down there. Probably, I'd like to get a little skiff of snow on the ground, but I don't know. But there was a ton of rabbits down there, jacks and cottontails.
Are jackrabbits good?
Allegedly, I've never had one, but what's that? The wild game chef, is it Hank Shaw? Is that his name? Anyway, really, really, really big time wild game chef. He's got a cookbook called Buck Moose, and it's really good. I believe his name's Hank Shaw. I might be butchering it, but he does it in the Instant Pot, and I've never put anything in the Instant Pot and it come out. I've never had anything come out of an Instant Pot that wasn't good.
Oh no, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm
just
saying.
Throw them in the Instant Pot,
dude. Like literally, that instant shit is the bomb, right?
Bro, I ain't never had nothing bad come out of there. Like as far as ducks go, I'm a huge waterfowl, or used to be a lot bigger than I am now. Waterfowl guy, but man, my favorite way to prepare ducks is the Instant Pot, especially teal. Like you put 3 whole body teal in there.
I'm gonna take you this year. I promise you, mark my word. I'll take you this year. We're gonna shoot some birds this year.
Let me know, because
No,
I'll call them
gonna-
in, man.
no, you ain't calling shit.
You have no
you're
idea.
gonna
But you
make me
do.
come out
You're
of
talking
retirement.
shit. But you can have that motherfucker.
You're gonna make me come out of retirement.
I am the
I'm gonna have to go to my mom
Hey.
and dad's house. Listen,
who
you-
played this at Kenny G? I'm the Kenny G.
oh my
I'm the
God.
Kenny G of the Goose Call.
Listen,
man.
you're gonna make me go back to my mom and dad's folks. You remember a gun?
You're not gonna want to call
you
around
remember
me. You're
Gun
gonna be
Safe?
embarrassed.
You remember the gun safe where they had a glass? They had like a glass. You had your shotguns in there.
yeah.
The wooden
Yeah.
oak, right?
Yeah.
And a little lock. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That's what we had
Okay.
growing up.
Yeah.
We had shotguns in there. I only had, we had 3 shotguns in there. Me, my dad, and my brother,
Mm-hmm.
Annie. Because my little brother wasn't even thought of yet. He was the accident.
Whoopsie.
But we had it. And then on the other fucking pedestals, guess what we had? Lanyards.
So let me get this straight. What you're telling me is you can call, and you're telling me that you
Listen,
can call, and you can call like me or close to like me.
Listen, bro.
I'm
you're
just
gonna
telling
be
you.
blown away. You're
Look,
gonna be
you
like,
know this. You
you're gonna be
know
like-
how I
you're
get
like,
down,
damn,
bro.
this motherfucker really did fucking.
You
hunt
know
these
one
motherfuckers.
note you can cluck, right? You can cluck. That's what you do, right? You cluck.
You're gonna hear.
I'm
you're
about
gonna
to get
hear
on
quacks.
that fucking
You're gonna hear. You're gonna hear quacks.
Kenny G, dog.
And-
The Bob Ross.
And then I'm gonna tell you to say, "Shut the fuck up."
The Bob Ross
These
of the Goose Call,
Nebraska
dog.
Ducks ain't gay. So listen
Oh, my
here.
God. Let
These
me
are the
fire this joint
hardest
back
deal.
up, man.
And
I've
listen,
killed birds there. I'm just telling you.
But we're gonna hit. I like my cup of tea is goose. I like goose hunting. But those ducks are cool. But I like goose.
Dry field or what?
Both.
Yeah, got you.
But mostly I've done a lot of dry field. But like I like dry field because I don't gotta get wet. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah, I've done both, and we have access to both. Do it again because I didn't realize like how many fucking listeners fucking live
There
waterfowl.
we go.
So I'm gonna fucking dust off the sleeves and get back
So
in it.
what you're telling me today on September the 21st is that you're
Oh,
going to hunt ducks this year
1000%.
or geese.
I'm gonna do it a couple times.
Okay.
I'm gonna do
You
it like
said it. Episode, what's the episode, Tomas? 211, 210,
210,
whatever?
211 right now.
All
but
right, y'all
I
fucking remember
promise
that.
you, I'm gonna do it like
Okay, that's not happening. So y'all remember this. That's not, you're not hunting 4 times. for
how much you
birds.
want to bet?
A case of you get free Happy Dads. Let's see, a case of
Give me that letter.
what should we bet?
No, I want something good. I want something good.
We could bet something, but you're not gonna hunt for it. You're not gonna hunt birds 4
All right,
times.
well,
And you know, 4 times means 4 different days, not hunt the evening, hunt the morning. That's 2 times.
I'm gonna.
No,
Not only am I gonna hunt,
4 different days.
not only am I gonna hunt in Nebraska, but I'll even hunt here in Colorado.
Where the fuck you about to go here?
You don't know me, dog.
If you're serious about going, I got some. We can go.
No, listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go places where
Boy,
motherfuckers,
you better look.
motherfuckers better have
I
a
shoot
decoy
this-
set up for
man,
me. Dog,
man,
you
this
know?
shit is- See, that's your typical guided, entitled influencer.
Listen.
Have my decoy set up when I roll up and drink my soy frappuccino.
No, listen,
macchiato,
I'm gonna go.
non-GMO.
They're gonna be leased out already, but I'm gonna go in there
mold toxin
and I'm gonna shoot the
free.
fuck out of them. I'll pick them up. I do. I hate. That's part of the reason why I hate this shit so much.
What? Picking up the birds?
Oh, the decoys.
Oh yeah,
You gotta
that's-
bring out
yeah.
like 300-400 of those
that's-
bitches out.
But let me ask you this: like, have you ever manned your own trip where like you get to do the own design yourself?
And it's
I
cool.
love that.
And 2 of them, I wish I would have done different because I fucking had a fucking
Well,
shitload.
that's bro. Like,
That's how you learn, though. I guess, right?
bro. Like, I'm big on, and let's get down the rabbit hole.
Bro, we
Waterfowl
used to
hunting.
fuck these, dude.
I'm shocked. Why have I never heard this? This is insane. Anyway, like I'm
have
big
no
on,
idea.
bro. I've killed ducks in 17. Anyway, point is this:
It's easy to me. It's easy to me.
to
If
do
those
what? To
fucking-
do what?
if those-
Easy to do what? Kill a handful?
Kill fucking waterfowl.
Kill how many?
Bro, slip it out every time.
Oh, stop! I'm done. I'm out.
Every
Goodbye.
time.
I'm out. We're out of
What do you
GU.
mean?
Play your
What the fuck?
outro music.
What
Play
do you
your
mean?
outro
I'm not
music,
fucking-
motherfucker. Listen, bro. Like it's not that easy, man. And you just undressed your waterfowl acumen because it's not that easy. Listen, I've chased them
I
all
keep
over the
this shit
country.
real, dude. That's where I get it hunt. I hunt them.
God.
I don't hunt fucking. Oh, this creek might be good for a fucking couple ducks. No, I hunt the best fucking. Listen, dude,
There might be a wood duck in there.
motherfucker Daffy the duck, motherfucker runs out of this motherfucker. I'll shoot that motherfucker. Acme ducks run this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Darkwing duck.
All of them. Fucking, why do you think the DuckTales is no more?
DuckTales.
I shot them motherfuckers.
Listen, man. So I
I
love
shot
waterfowl.
Scrooge, motherfucker.
And it's not as involved as a big game hunt. I'll definitely see that.
Yeah.
But what I will say is if you want to consistently get on a bunch of them, it is not fucking easy, man. I have traveled
Not
and
where I
hunted
live.
and traveled and hunted.
Not where I live.
Where do you hunt? In private land?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, point being. There you go.
That's it.
That's what's always the deciding factor, no matter small or big game. Typically.
All
Okay,
I-
exactly.
I-
I know.
honestly,
Exactly. Private, public land.
I don't know any different because I've never.
Oh my God.
I guess I've done the lake. That's public.
McConaughey.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've shot ducks there too and geese.
But you don't limit out every time.
Yeah,
you're right,
No, I
Walt.
almost
Yeah,
lost,
no
I
shit.
lost my boat.
It's fuck-
I
you
lost
don't
my
do
boat
that.
there.
It-
But that's why I
Bro.
don't ever do that shit no more.
Well, to be frank with you, you don't see me going on big duck trips anymore, do you? Exactly. Because now that I'm like fully engrossed in Western big game, if I have a big game tag, I'm not hunting birds. Now, if there's a lull in my season, bring it on, man. I'm all about it. But it's just I don't get the same sense of fulfillment
Yeah.
as if I'm going out
Thank you.
hunting, you know,
Thank
big
you.
game. And
Thank
that's just real shit. This comes from somebody that loves ducks and loves
Why-
geese, all that shit.
That is
But that's
why
just
I
real
quit
shit.
fishing so much, bro.
That too.
I quit fishing so much because I liked hunting a big game. Like don't get me wrong, dude. I love fucking fishing, bro. Like in the summertime when I go back every time, I fucking buy my hunting fish 3-day hunt fish deal. My pass.
Uh-huh.
I wake up. I'm the first one up. I got to pull on the line.
Ready to go.
Second one up, my brother, man. If he beat me the butt, cool. Nephew,
He's the one I met the last couple weeks.
yeah, and then my son. They're all about, dude. To me, that shit is priceless. It's like, Dad, we should fish more, and I'm like, yes, we should. That is
How
why.
cool is that?
You know what I mean? Like that's the shit. But like, literally, that is like. Anyways, back to the story. I'm gonna kill some shit. I said I'm gonna go out 4 times this year
That's what you said. Tomas, could you hand me a chorus, please?
because I'm gonna literally. I mean, I already got 2 hunts booked that I'm taking veterans out, so that's 2 out of the fucking bunk.
Waterfowl hunts? What, you just like going on some family land or buddies land type deal?
Both,
Gotcha. Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
But the other 2 is I'll bring your ass
Thank
and I'm
you.
gonna say, hey, listen here, bitch.
Appreciate you, brother.
Listen to this. And
And then all of a sudden you're gonna hear me.
And then all of a sudden I'll be like, shut up and no, they ain't like that gay shit here. They ain't like that Chattanooga bullshit.
Now, all of a sudden, you're going to hear me call, just like most people do. They're going to hear me call, and all of a sudden, I'm going to not hear them anymore because they're like, whoa, this motherfucker's talking to, yeah, they just going to fade out. And I'm like, get ready, boys. Not this pass. Wait. Everybody's going to reach for the lids. I'm going to go, no, wait. Next pass. Get ready. Roll the lids back. Kill him. Poo. That's just how it goes. The maestro of the pit. The maestro of the duck one. The Kenny G. The Hank Williams Jr.
Dude, listen, when I start spitting on that fucking mic, it ain't no passes. It ain't no fucking fly over and check out the decoys. They're coming in and they lock. And that thing is, and I'm like, cut it, boys. And
Okay. So
and I sit back and I'm like, and they're like, damn, I'm out. And I got to go in there and I got to clean house.
So one of these weekends, we're going to go up. I'm not going to say which direction. We're going to go somewhere and hunt waterfowl. And you're going to be the maestro, and I want to watch what these fucking birds do. And then when you get sick of having these birds fly to the next county, and you go, you know what?
Never.
Have at it. I'm gonna grab my fucking my double reed zinc, and I'm gonna whisper
Listen,
sweet
dog,
nothings into these birds' ears,
listen,
man.
listen.
If he ain't there, I'm there for sure.
You feel me?
Yeah, y'all can fucking. Listen. I
We've been
said
talking about
4.
this for a couple
4 is
years.
Yeah,
fucking
that's
pushing
true.
it.
That's
4 is
very
pushing
true.
it. And I'm only gonna do it because it's the content there and it's cool. That's what I like. Right. My pits are not. Oh,
That says a lot.
you know what I'm
That
saying?
says you just undressed again your
Hey,
waterfowl
listen,
acumen.
Because it's gonna be
If you're
heaven.
not standing waist deep in reeds, are you even
No.
hunting ducks?
Hell no.
If you
What
ain't
the
standing
fuck are
waist, if
Are
you
we
ain't
Duck
standing at
Dynasty up here?
3:30 in the morning with a dip in waist deep of water in your leaky waders,
Nope.
are
Not
you
me.
really even fucking hunting ducks?
You're
I don't
talking
know. I don't
waders,
fucking
bro?
know. Oh yeah.
I'm getting in a fucking
Bro, I really
box
do
blind.
this shit. You know how I get
I'm
down,
talking.
man.
I'm
Come
getting
on.
in a box blind where there's fucking eaters and fucking. Oh, dude, you don't even know, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, so real quick, you had mentioned about the conflicts on public land, man. I got a good in Wisconsin, man, and I'm standing waist deep in this water. I'm in a fucking good spot where I've killed a bunch of birds, and it's an evening hunt, and I'm standing in there, and all of a sudden I hear splish splash like 80 yards away, and I hear decoys being thrown out. So I'm pissed. The motherfuckers walked in on me, and they saw me through the reeds, and they're like, "Oh, I think that this should be far enough away." It was like 80 fucking yards. So I'm pissed. I don't say nothing, you know what I mean? So because I'm actively playing. So like if I get into some shit, I'm really fucked. You know what I mean? And so I'm like just taking deep breaths. And I had a bluebill come in from left to right. They were over my right-hand shoulder, the other people. So I had a duck come in from left to right, a bluebill, 35 to 40 yards away. And anybody that hunts ducks, they know they fly pretty quick. It's not a teal or nothing, but they fly pretty quick. And they usually buzz in real low, and they'll buzz the decoys, and they'll either sit down or they'll pitch back up and get the fuck out of there. And so he's pretty far out, and I'm like, I pulled up on him. I'm like, fuck, that's kind of far. And I'm like, I don't know. So I kept leading him, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try him. Boom, shoot at him, and I miss. First thing I hear is, God damn it, that dumb motherfucker. That fucking duck was about to come right into our fucking spread. That fucking idiot's never hunted ducks a day in his life. Fuck that motherfucker. You've known me long enough that I was perturbed at that point. I was peeved. So I go walking out into the flats, stomping out in my fucking waders, screaming obscenities. I'm not going to say exactly what I said, but I said some aggressive things, and nobody said anything back. So I went back and I kept hunting ducks. I killed 2 ducks and I left. But my point is, that was unnecessary. I took that shot because eventually I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try him once. And I shot at him and I missed. And I said, I'm not going to shoot at him again. The fact you had that much shit to say, and these are 2 men. I did a high-pitched voice there just to kind of demean them, but these are 2 grown men that were yelling. They don't know who's in the fucking marsh over there. Okay, they're yelling these things about how I've been hunting ducks since I was a wee young motherfucking lad. So when I hear that shit, I get perturbed, right? Because you know me, I don't ever talk about race shit, but like one thing about being a black hunter is like people, you know, sometimes think what are you, catch crop? What are you, crappie fisherman? Like they don't think, no, I fucking love this shit, motherfucker, to the nth degree. Point is I was perturbed by it, so I had to act on it, you know, and just like most people, when shit hit the fan and they saw me and saw the wake that I was making in their direction, nobody said nothing. But it's like, then why did you feel so inclined to say all that fucking shit a second ago? I don't bother nobody, just like you. You're to yourself unless you're bothered, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Unless you're bothered, you just chill, right?
Until you fucking say something to me.
I just chill.
You can say something to my neighbor, and I still might get a little fucking deal, but I'll chill.
You feel me? But when they directed those derogatory things towards me, I lost my shit. You know, and do I regret it? Not really, because nothing happened. If they would have came out and I'd have beat their ass, I would have probably regretted that. But I don't regret saying something because it was unnecessary what they had to say, and it wasn't the truth. But I just say all that to say, man, public land, people gotta, you know, take a breath, fucking. You know, and it sucks. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I fucking hate when I see people at my trailhead. I hate when I see people nearby. I'm not one of these guys that are like, oh, yeah, this is great. This is what our public lands are for. There's people everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm not like that. I get fucking pissed off. And, you know, and that's just the fucking truth. And You know, the same thing in the Duck Marsh. When I get there early, I expect you to give me some respect and you give me a wide buffer. I got the best spot and you know that. But you want to feed off of hopefully getting a swing from where I'm at. That's kind of fucked because I beat you. Okay? So just fucking move somewhere else. 80 yards ain't enough, bro. I don't even care what fucking laws and rules are. 80 yards ain't fucking enough, man.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That's why, like, literally, that's why I fucking had a conversation. Dude, I literally almost had to end some people's lives, dude. Like, literally. And they could have ended me, too, because they could have shoot me. You know what I mean? Like, that's the bad thing. Yeah, I might have fucked him up or bitch slapped the fuck out of him and told him, shut the fuck up. Right?
But you feel that gun
and then
burn
I'm
on the back
walking
of your
back
neck.
then I'm walking back to my spot. Guess what?
Yeah.
I take one back in the fucking back.
Yes.
So I don't know. That being said, it's always a pleasure having you, Mr. Walker.
Always a pleasure, brother, man. Always a fucking pleasure.
I can't wait.
Tomas is getting restless, man. What's going on with Tomas? He's getting
time, I can't go. It's too late. Guess what? That shit backfired on you. I gotta go do some homework. That motherfucker backfired on you. Fucking extra show up 2 hours late.
Yeah. Jesus.
That being said, I can't wait. I can't wait to hang out with you.
We gotta do this again soon, man.
It's soon.
Because fuck, I'll have a story. I'll have a hunt coming up. Fuck, we'll have shit to talk about for 2 hours.
Always. We always have shit to talk about. Me and you can always have shit to talk about. Because guess what? When the beer is flowing.
I got a graveyard of Coors over here, man.
I know, dude. I'm about to fucking send you an invoice. Dog.
I got a graveyard of Coors.
Shit. All right, man. We out. Guys, thank you for listening once again for this week.
Appreciate y'all.
My boy Jaywalk, High Country. What is it?
High Country _ Jaywalk. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Jaywalk.
Yeah.
That's my dog. Tomas, thank you again for spending your night with me. The bus with it.
Always. Oh, yeah. They're in